Chapter 3681. Fang Young Master is on the wall. He hasn't seen Jing Yuner in these 2 days. He is also worried. He is still worried that Jing Yuner will suddenly arrive after the city. Fang Young Master grabbed the little man and jumped off the wall, then threw the little boy to Shen Shang. The boy's parents have already arrived, and Shen Shang handed the boy to the pair of husband and wife and let them leave. You can rest assured that you will never regret it when you are my man. Fang Young Master lightly smiled. It seems very haughty, because he thinks he has conquered a very good person. I didn't say to be yours. Shen Shang indifferently said. The people on the wall are all at this time, and they dare to be so bold. Fang Young Master's strength, who did not know, and Shen Shang had personally learned before, and still refused Fang Young Master. Are you sure? Fang Young Master was furious and his voice was gloomy. He felt himself being teased. What are you doing? I will be yours. Even if you give me a hand, I don't necessarily see you. Shen Shang said with a sneer. The black phoenix that came here 2 days ago, it's much more powerful than you. You didn't dare to come out when you were scared. You are not allowed to be your own. Shen Shang has confidence in her strength, so he is not afraid of this young master. In this case, I won't give you another chance this time. You don't have to worry about being killed by me. I won't kill you like this. If you let it die, it's too convenient. Fang Young Master spoke to Shen Shang behind him, as he did last time, hitting Shen Shang. The power of this palm is as strong as last time, and Shen Zhang's induction of this strength is clearer. Last time, because the speed of Fang Young Master was too fast, he could not react at all, and this time he was not only prepared, his cultivation base also improved a stage, and his strength was greatly improved. Fang Young Master is still very fast this time, and when the palm is played, it makes people feel fear. Boom! Fang Young Master took a shot on the back of Shen Zhang's while pushing hard, but this time, instead of flying Shen Shang out so easily, I felt a very violent pressure back and took him back. The lightning that hit out went back into his arm. The pressure that Shen Shang released instantly, although invisible, is very powerful, but it is released by the other 2 clones, and the young master is shaken and flies out. Fang Young Master was shocked, but it was only 3 months away. Shen Zhang's strength actually improved so much. I don't know who you are, but you threaten me, you will be punished by me. Shen Zhang's face is cold, this time he is attacked. When he rush over, he releases a pressure field. Fang Young Master is shrouded here. The pressure field is gradually shrinking, which can make the battle range smaller and make it easier for Shen Shang to perform stronger attacks. So that's how it is. You used to be the legendary world-defying realm middle stage. You are now in the late stage. No wonder you have the confidence to resist me, haha, you are just the late stage, and I am the peak. You are at me. The eyes are still the same thing as the waist. Fang Young Master said while loudly laughing, although the pressure is so strong, but he is not afraid. The people on the wall also burst into laughter. I thought that when I stepped into the legendary world-defying realm late stage, I could defeat Fang Young Master. This guy is sick. Young Master is from Creation Thunder Saint Clan in ancient era, even the patriarch of Creation Thunder Clan here is not his opponent. And this brat thinks that he has such strength, it is really whimsical. Fang Young Master, this idiot will be yours, it will only make you lose face, kill him. Fang Young Master looks at the sneer smile and looks at Shen Shang, the guy who overestimate one's capabilities, to refuse a toast only to be forced to drink a forfeit, you are looking for it. I just refused to be your man, but you hurt me, but also take an innocent child to marry me. If I die, I will never be your beast. And, you the guy who believes oneself infallible generally doesn't live long. Shen Shang said with a sneer, he did not hear it in the face of ridicule. Well, I will tell you again, among the ancient era, Creation Clan is still a very powerful force, and I am the son of a sacred war god in Creation Thunder Saint Clan. Even if I am in ancient era, many people with heads and faces see I have to be polite for 3 points, but you are not arrogant to me. If you are in ancient era, there will be a large group of rushing to help me teach you. Fang Young Master is also very angry, and some people are jealous of him. They have diseases in their heads. 3 points for the animal rituals like you, they must be a group of despicable and low-lying poor weak. Shen Shang laughed heartily. The people on the wall were angry, because they felt that they had been martyrdom, and they shouted loudly, letting Fang Young Master kill Shen Shang. Fang Young Master is very eager to let Shen Shang be his man, because he just hit the palm and feel the pressure that broke out in Shen Shang, knowing that the strength can rival the legendary world-defying realm peak, but in the future is boundless. However, Shen Shang repeatedly licked his beast, which made him intolerable. On the hands of Fang Young Master, the lightning is shining, and the strength of the condensate is released without any breath, but it makes the earth shake wildly. Shen Shang calls 9 Firmaments Divine Sword. 9 Firmaments Divine Sword has been refining Xiao Shanglan in these 3 months, and Xiao Shanglan has combined the creation origin key and 9 Firmaments Divine Sword into a special and ingenious way. Shen Shang didn't intend to use it, because he was worried about the exposure of the origin key, but now he saw the young master suddenly bursting out such a terrifying strength, making a decision while using the creation origin key. Let you see the true strength of legendary world-defying realm. Fang Young Master snorted and shot against Shen Shang in the air. After the electric light flashed, it turned into a long spear, all around the space. It was torn open in an instant. The pressure field released by Shen Shang collapsed after the long spear lasted. Powerful, legendary world-defying realm. After the peak, Legend's breath is released, can be transformed into various forms, weapon or animal, can have a strong strength. The earth beneath Shen Zhang's feet trembled even more, and many cracks were torn open in an instant. The long spear was stabbed, and Shen Shang also decisively waved his sword. Boom! Shen Zhang's 9 Firmaments Divine Sword smashed a fierce lightning flash on the long spear, unexpectedly broken by Shen Shang. Fang Young Master was shocked. He was very confident about his strength. It was the peak of Legend's temperament. After it was released, it turned into a super divine weapon. It was not only very sharp, but also very solid. I didn't expect it. Was broken. Fang Young Master has Creation Clan bloodline in the end, and his released strength will also be restrained by Creation Origin Key. Chapter 3682. It is impossible for Fang Master to think more. Shen Shang stepped out of the mysterious pace and instantly came to the side of Fang Young Master. 9 Firmaments Divine Sword shadow is like a rainbow, and the young master is fast. Hey! Fang Young Master looked awkward and unexpectedly grabbed it with his hand, but saw his palm suddenly became a dragon claw. The legend was very strong. This should be the dragon that released the legend. Claw. Legendary Realm Peak, after using legend, can become a variety of forms, very powerful. Fang Young Master directly grabbed Shen Zhang's swift sword. He used this trick to catch many people divine weapon and break it. This time, it didn't succeed. Shen Zhang's 9 Firmaments Divine Sword was very sharp. He opened the palm of the young master directly and his shoulders were opened by Shen Shang. Fang Young Master suddenly became scared. When 9 Firmaments Divine Sword slashed his palm, he could already feel the strength of Creation Origin Key. Creation Origin Key has a fatal injury to their Creation Clan. He suddenly understands that the long spear of the legend that he just released will be easily cut off by Shen Shang. After Fang Young Master discovered the strength of Creation Origin Key, the first thing is to start to talk for help. Shen Shang didn't give him a chance at all. Zhang mouth roaring hiss, using the strength of the sound wave mantra, shocked a strong sound wave, a sharp voice poured into the ears of everyone. They could not understand Fang Young Master shouting. At the same time as Shen Shang screams, Sword Qi, who is released by 9 Firmaments Divine Sword, can easily break the defense of Young Master. Just a few times, Fang Young Master has several sword marks on his body. Do you want me to be your next person? Dreaming, Shen Shang screamed, and through 9 Firmaments Divine Sword, he took out a metamorphosis, hit the chest of Young Master, and smashed the Young Master. At the same time, the bones in the body of the Young Master are also being destroyed. People who watch the city wall have found that the situation is wrong, and some people have jumped from the wall. However, just after they just jumped out, Shen Shang released a lot of pressure, from the all-round punching side of the Young Master, the body without bones. Then, everyone looked at the side of the Young Master's body and was crushed and shattered into a flame. The powerful party Young Master is actually killed. In the distance, Sha Changdong saw that the body could not help but tremble. This Young Master, but Creation Thunder Saint Clan sent here to perform important tasks, was actually killed. Beautiful. Jing Yuner suddenly flew from a distance, giggle smile. This group of waste, let the aging mother come to practice. Jing Yuner appeared, and the group of people who had just jumped down was once again hit by a fear. When Young Master was killed by Shen Shang, they were afraid. And now suddenly emerged such a devil head. They don't want to go back to the car, and only the Young Master controls the formation plate. After Jing Yuner appeared, the black crystallized feathers of her slaughtering evil phoenix fell, like countless black daggers flying below, very fast, just a short moment, this countless short the sword-like feathers were inserted into the group of people for dozens of times and were cut into pieces. Even Shen Shang can see the scalp numb. This group of Creation Clan, who always watched the movie on the wall, was strong and noble, but now it has become a pool of mud. In the face of the powerful strength, their nobleness in the past is just a joke. Fang Young Master is dead, and a large group of Creation Clan's expert is also dead, which is very important for Creation Thunder City. After learning about the incident in the Creation Clan's patriarch in Creation Thunder City, they all came. Created Tao Crystal Mother, I didn't expect you to unexpectedly cultivate the killing evil beast. Creation Thunder Clan's patriarch Stundley said that he learned the news that Fang Young Master was killed, because of the fear, because Creation Thunder Saint Clan will not let him go. Fang Young Master was killed in his territory. If you don't cultivate it, I can't deal with you, this group of turtle eggs. Haha, the old lady is now strong, you have to come. Jing Yuner said while loudly laughing. Laughter is full of evil. Is the Creation Origin key in your hands? Creation Thunder Clan asked with anger. When they went to the Origin Creation Evil territory, they did feel the Tao Crystal Mother, and they were not going to take it. But when they returned to the Origin Creation Evil territory to find the Creation Origin Key and found that the Creation Origin Key disappeared, they thought of the Tao Crystal Mother. Now they see the Tao Crystal Mother transformation and cultivate slaughtering evil phoenix, and it is possible in their hands. Mastering the Creation Origin Key makes them feel desperate. Creation Origin Key is very harmful to Creation Clan. If Jing Yuner goes to Ancient Era, it is a disaster, because in Ancient Era, there are too many people who have Creation Clan bloodline. It's in the hands of the old lady, but you can rest assured that I won't be used to deal with you. It's too boring. Jing Yuner laughed, then slaughtering evil phoenix screamed and released countless feathers. Rain, crazy attacking several of the Creation Clan's patriarch. After Jing Yuner cultivated slaughtering evil phoenix, she borrowed the strength of slaughtering evil phoenix to become very terrifying, and the strength she used was related to Tao Creation Saint Crystal. For example, now she can condense a huge black crystal out of the air, to the creation of Clan's patriarch. Hong hong hong, the black crystals fell on the ground and blasted fiercely. A Creation Clan's patriarch was blown to Shen Shang. This is the patriarch of the Golden Age, and the 9 firmaments divine sword will be unloaded. At the moment of dying, the patriarch of the Golden Age knew that the Creation Origin Key was not in the hands of Jing Yuner, but in the hands of this strange man. He also felt the pain of the 7 Creation Origin Keys. Old man is so dead. Not to mention the creation of this group of clans patriarch, even Tao Creation God Lord. These ancestors came here, they may not be able to win Jing Yuner, just a moment of battle, Creation Clan's patriarch died almost. Of course, most of them were injured and killed by Shen Shang with 9 firmaments divine sword. They were all the same, suffering severe pain before dying. The strength of Creation Origin Key can cause all kinds of pain to them. This group of weak chickens. Jing Yuner tenderly snorted, jumped from slaughtering evil phoenix and stepped on the Creation God Patriarch with only half body. Shen Shang came over and exclaimed, "Hey big sister, you are too terrifying." Creation Thunder City is protected by barriers, so there is no harm, but there are a lot of pits outside the city, and there are many cracks that are bottomless. You know, Creation God Patriarch didn't recognize Shen Shang until now, but he knew that Shen Shang was the one who killed the young master. Yeah, Shen Shang complied. A sword pierced the Creation God Patriarch's chest, let him feel the power of the 7 Creation Origin Key. Creation God Patriarch the look before death. Like everyone else, they don't understand why there are 7 Creation Origin Keys in front of this person. Chapter 3683. Shen Shang got some formation plates from these patriarchs, which opened the door to Creation Thunder City. After opening the door, he let Sha Changdong arrange and bring people inside. There is also Shen Zhang's friend in Creation Thunder City, Yang Zhenming is inside. After Jing Yuner entered, as long as the person who found Creation Clan, the strength of the legendary world-defying realm, was killed by her, even the people of the 7 schools were not spared. Shen Shang and Jing Yuner have captured the Creation Thunder City. They found a large formation plate in the City Lord's mansion. The formation plate is very old and has existed for a long time. This is the teleportation formation disk to Ancient Era, but there are certain restrictions, only those who flow in the Creation Clan bloodline can pass. After Xiao Shanglin came out, I quickly saw how this is the formation plate. In addition, they found a bead at the top of a tall tower at City Lord's mansion, and they guessed that the bead was the reason why the herd didn't attack it. Just as Shen Shang studied around the teleportation formation disc, the formation plate suddenly trembled. "Someone is coming," Xiao Shanglin hastily shouted. "Not afraid, there is me." Jing Yuner learned that someone was coming, but the music was broken. After the formation plate glittering, an old man appeared. Old man looks like a wolf, his face is gloomy, and his body is bursting with a very terrifying legend. He is the leader of the legendary world-defying realm and looks much better than young master. "How did Fang Tianqiang die? I am his master." When the old man came here, he asked about the cold voice, and also released a strong pressure to shock everyone around. Fang Tianqiang is the young master of the party. His master thinks that the people here are all strong men of Fang Tianqiang. It's so dead. Jing Yuner quickly escaped the 9 firmaments divine sword in Shen Zhang's hand, and a sword pierced the chest of the old man. "Old turtle, ants answer, are you satisfied?" Giggle. Old man didn't expect it. He thought that everyone around him was greeted by him. They were all strong men of Fang Tianqiang. He thought that the creation of the clan's patriarch would not die. Now it seems that it has completely died. You, old man looked at the sinister Jing Yuner, and the pain was also shocked, killing evil beast. Old turtle, still not dead. After Yuner pulled the sword, he stabbed a few more swords. "Reassure, wait for the old lady to go to ancient era, we'll kill your group of turtles and cocks, let the dog fly, let you abandon me and let you lose me. I must let you not die. It's you, Jing Yuner." The old man was stabbed a few swords, unexpectedly still not falling, and his heart was amazed by the pain. Because he is very clear about how Jing Yuner is. "Old turtle, do you know what I am? You can tell me what is going on." Jing Yuner wanted to stab a few more swords, but he still stopped. The old man was finally dead. He was burned by the strength of creation origin key, releasing a piece of black chi. Bai Yu suddenly comes out of hidden jade villa, and then in the fast dissipating black chi, he takes in some memories of the soul. "Sister Yu, is there something to gain?" Shen Shang asked. "Yes, but not much." Bai Yu said. "Quickly say." Jing Yuner came to Bai Yu like a little girl and shook Bai Yu's arm. "I just learned from the memory of the old man that you are the daughter of Tao Creation evil ancestor." Bai Yu's words surprised both Shen Shang and Jing Yuner. "How is this possible?" Jing Yuner was shocked. "I saw Tao Creation evil ancestor at the beginning, but he didn't recognize me." "I don't know, there must be something hidden in this." Bai Yu shook his head. "You can only go to ancient era to figure it out. If I am the daughter of Tao Creation evil ancestor, then I am also a member of Creation clan, I can pass this teleportation formation disc." Jing Yuner pointed to the teleportation formation disc, looked at Xiao Shanglin, she knows Xiao Shanglin very good at these. "Yun big sister, there must be the territory of Creation Thunder Saint clan, you used to be very dangerous." Xiao Shanglin persuaded. "You can rest assured that I won't have anything to do." Jing Yuner happily said with a smile. "I can't beat them, I can run." You all saw it. The old man who just came over is very powerful, but not yet. Was it killed by me? Hey big sister, or I will lend you this sword for the time being. Shen Shang looked at 9 firmaments divine sword and said. "I don't need it, this evil old man exchanges his life for you, you have to keep it." Jing Yuner said. "Oh, let me send it over, I will definitely give you a little more." Creation Saint Crystal. Xiao Shanglin and Shen Shang have no choice but to agree, otherwise Jing Yuner will be entangled. The teleportation formation disc itself has an energy source, so Xiao Shanglin will soon be able to open the formation plate and send Jing Yuner to the past. After the past, I didn't know what happened to this formation plate, and suddenly broke. This is troublesome, Yun big sister, can't you come back? Shen Shang frowned. She never thought about coming back. I think it was after she passed, destroying the teleportation formation disc there, so this will be broken. Xiao Shanglin said, we have to hurry to ancient era. Xiao Shanglin has already refined the formation plate, and also sent the teleportation formation disc to the Shui Shenxian. They are a little slower to refine, so they need to wait for a period of time. After the teleportation formation disc was destroyed, the ancient era people couldn't come anymore. Shen Shang guessed that the formation plate was originally in the hands of Creation Thunder clan. They came here before they opened, and then the young master came over. In this way, the Creation Thunder City is very safe at this time. Creation Thunder City is now taken over by Yang Zhenming, who has also brought in many people, and in order to accommodate more people, many tall buildings have been built here. 2 months later, Xiao Xionglan excitedly told Shen Xiong that Shui Shenxian had refining the teleportation formation disk there. There is no energy source on their side, so when we consume the energy on our side, we don't know how much energy can be transmitted. Xiong Xionglan said, "We have more than 100 tablets of Tao Creation God Bead in our hands. I don't know enough. Not enough. Try not to see. There are a lot of Tao Creation God Beads in our hands. If this is not enough, then there is no way." Shen Xiong sighed. "Start transmitting now." "Good." Xiao Xionglan nodded and then stood on the teleportation formation with Shen Xiong, opened by Xiao Xionglan. Xiao Xionglan after opening the formation plate shook a little and gave off a burst of white light, and then they sucked a scent. This fragrance makes Shen Xiong release familiar, it is Shui Shenxian. "Successful," Shui Shenxian Zhao said with a smile. Xiao Xionglan also breathed a sigh of relief. She smiled at Lu Meng'er and she finally saw these women with her own eyes. Chapter 3684. After so many years, Shen Xiong and Shui Shenxian finally met again. They did not expect such hardship before. "I thought I would never see you this little rascal again." Shui Shenxian laughed and threw herself into Shen Zhang's arms and hugged Shen Xiong. Long Shui and Su Maiyao also came out of Hidden Jade Villa and hugged each other. In ancient era, the various spells are different. For example, flight spell, time spell, and space spell are no longer available. Legendary spell and supreme spell are fine. In the next period of time, Shen Xiong was naturally intimate with a group of women. After all, they were too long. 100 Flowers Village is still the same as before. The strength of the women here is rapidly increasing, mainly Feng Yuji. They are in alchemy, then Shen Xiong has to teach them to refine highest creation legendary pill, and master some world-defying pill mark. Shen Xiong came to Lu Qilian's room, and Lu Qilian said that there are important things to talk to. Every time Shen Xiong sees Lu Qilian, she always feels a very amazing feeling. The kind of temperament is the most appreciated by Shen Xiong. "Sister Qilian, what's the matter?" After Shen Xiong came, she also saw 2 Zhao Xiaoling women, one is Xiao Lizzie and the other is Xiao Baifeng, both of whom are the same personality. "You have been around for a few days, and I haven't told you about these things for a while." Lu Qilian looked at Xiao Lizzie and said softly, "Tell him what you have discovered." Shen Xiong came to ancient era. "I really didn't ask about it. There are so many beautiful people he loves. After so long, he is of course happy. I know some things about ancient era." Shen Xiong said with a smile to Xiao Lizzie. He didn't see Xiao Lizzie in the past few days. Actually he was around Lu Qilian. He said that Xiao Lizzie and Xiao Baifeng also loved him. It is his woman. It's not something in ancient era, it's a big thing with your relationship. Xiao Lizzie saw Shen Zhang's hot eyes, lightly snorted. "After our myriad Dao era is devour, there is something about you. Spread out, you have done so many major events, naturally attracting their attention. This is really no way." Shen Xiong sighed. "Whoever makes me so cow. And then there are 8 ancestors returning, they know your things in the land of innocence. According to the information we have discovered, there is also Qin Shuang's grandfather, Luo Zhuyang, who he came back with Tao Creation God Lord," said Xiao Baifeng. "I know this, I am worried about him." Shen Xiong frowned. "He is a relative of little Shuang. He is dead," Xiao Lizzie said solemnly. Shen Xiong stunned. Fortunately, Qin Shuang is not in Hidden Jade Villa. When Shen Xiong came to 100 Flowers Village, the women in Hidden Jade Villa ran out to play. "Senior Luo is dead." Shen Xiong sighed with a long sigh. "I don't know if wanted to tell little Shuang. Suddenly flew into a white kitten outside the window. Uaa kitten came, she was often pinched during this time. "Uaa, how come you?" said Shen Xiong. "I am a spy now." Uaa stayed on Shen Zhang's shoulder. "Tell this to little Shuang, allow me to come and tell her." "How did Senior Luo die? Who killed it?" Shen Xiong asked, and it's not easy for Uaa and Xiao Lizzie to detect this. "We only know that he died in the Origin Creation God territory, and we don't know anything else," Xiao Baifeng said. "And Ji Yu Tong Sr. He and Senior Luo together." Shen Xiong hurriedly said. "Have you ever heard about him? He is now wanted and his whereabouts are unknown." Xiao Lizzie said. "Although you caught their attention, they think you will die in Myriad Dao era." Shen Xiong nodded. "Then I know, I will do something low-key. Sister Feng, they are now learning to refine the highest creation legendary pill, and they will learn that your cultivation base can improve a lot. In order to keep the things you are backing up, we didn't mention anything to you at 9 Firmaments Dragon City. Lu Kilian said, the thing you are coming back to is definitely not from 100 Flowers Village. Most of the women in 100 Flowers Village are not going out, and a few out are going to probe the news. That's good. Shen Shang felt that it was also good. Anyway, he knew that the old friends are doing well now, that's alright. Ancient Era is different, so he needs to be very cautious. Previously, Creation Thunder Clan and Creation Thunder Saint Clan contacted, so Creation Thunder Saint Clan must know that he has slaughtering evil dragon. If he knows that he is here, they will definitely go out and look for him. Origin Creation God territory is very mysterious. We didn't find out where the Origin Creation God territory is. We only know that the major Origin Creation clan is inside, says UAA. Xiao Lizzie added, Origin Creation God territory is not an independent space. It should be in Ancient Era. It is similar to a city. The space structure of Ancient Era is very special. If space is interoperable, it will consume a lot of energy. Even Origin Creation clan certainly can't support so much consumption. Shen Shang used to transfer here from Creation Thunder territory to know how much energy is being consumed. What I have to do now is to find out where the Origin Creation God territory is. Only in this way can you figure out how Senior Luo died. Shen Shang is very respectful of Luo Juyong, he must investigate this matter. If wanted, I am following you, said UAA. Not for the time being, I went to That's Alright with Master and Junior Sister, said Shen Shang. Xiao Shanglin and Little Baihu are familiar with 100 Flowers Village these days. Xiao Shanglin knows exactly how many women are in Shen Shang. It is no wonder that she did not see her Shangerlinger before. Xiao Shanglin in the time formation plate, instructing Shui Shenxian to learn the mantra refiner. Little Baihu and some hobby women like Long Shui are playing crazy in 100 Flowers Village. Shen Shang seeing this, I went directly to Xiao Shanglin. He thought it would be better to leave Little Baihu in 100 Flowers Village. Little Baihu is not weak. After saying it, Shen Shang took Xiao Shanglin and He Feng Yuan and Feng Ka to leave 100 Flowers Village, and Shangerlinger also followed them. They said they would take care of Xiao Shanglin. I didn't expect Senior Luo and Ji Yutong Senior to come across this place. Xiao Shanglin was very upset when she learned about it. Yes, if they didn't go with Tao Creation God Lord, they might not have encountered such a thing. Shen Shang has left 100 Flowers Village. Chapter 3686. Xiao Lizzie. They have told Shen Shang where to go to explore the news. There is no city in the Ancient Era surrounded by walls. The cities here are a collection of large and small mountains called Mountain City. Shen Shang came to the mountain town near 100 Flowers Village, named Rongshan City. The mountains here are not made of stone and mud. Shen Shang came here and saw it with his own eyes, only to find that the surface of the mountain looked like it was made of solid steel. Some are built with Tao Creation Saint stone. Each mountain is very strong and it is difficult to destroy at first glance. No wonder there are no walls in it. The defense of these mountains is already very strong. After Shen Shang entered Rongshan City, he also found many houses, but these houses are very low-end in the eyes of many people. Shen Shang enters a mountain of up to 1,000 feet. The surface of this mountain is like gold. It looks golden in the distance and is very eye-catching, so Shen Shang will enter here. This mountain is a hotel and can be accommodated. Shen Shang asked about the price and thought it was expensive because it required 10 Tao Creation Saint crystals to live in one day. Even if there are so many Tao Creation Saint crystals in the Creation Thunder territory, it won't be so expensive. Yun Big Sister is from here. There should be a lot of Tao Crystal Mothers here. What kind of existence are these Tao Crystal Mothers? Is it controlled by the forces, or is it independent? Shen Shang did not ask before. Past Jing Yuner. Instead of staying at this Golden Mountain store, he went to some places with house buildings and found an inn. This inn looks pretty good from the outside. The treasurer, I want to live in the store. Shen Shang came to the counter, shouted. 10 days a Tao Creation Saint crystal. The minimum 10 days to live, said the treasurer. A Tao Creation Saint crystal can live for 10 days. Compared with those hotels like mountains, there are too many convenient. Really convenient, Shen Shang said with a smile. If you don't worry about the spread of the Great War, the price is really good. The treasurer said. Shen Shang suddenly understood that the mountains were so strong that they were actually destroyed in order to prevent the outbreak of Great War. After Shen Shang, after recalling what Xiao Lizzie and Xiao Baifeng told him, If you want to explore more things, it is best to join those creation clan and become the peripheral force of creation clan. If the performance is outstanding, it can be reused in the future, and you will know more things by then. Xiao Lizzie they have already explored clearly. Among the 8 creation clans here, Creation Ice clan is relatively loose, unlike other creation clan who need to sign a blood swear. Shen Shang stayed here for 2 days and finally talked to a peripheral child of Creation Ice Saint clan, right in this inn. This inn is very convenient, but the accommodation is not bad at all, so the people staying here are not a bit poor, and there are some people who don't want to stay in the giant mountain buildings. For example, the peripheral child of Creation Ice Saint clan encountered by Shen Shang is such a person. This peripheral child is the legendary world-defying realm initial stage. It is a good strength here, and it is impossible to be poor. The name of this person is Li Weikang. He has the appearance of a middle-aged man. A national character face makes him look very honest and honest. After Shen Shang changed his appearance, he was a young man with a plain appearance. He also showed a hint of legend and looked like the person of the legendary world-defying realm initial stage. Large brother, if the younger brother can enter Creation Ice Saint clan, it will be yours. Shen Shang haha said with a smile, to give Li Weikang a toast. Li Weikang is also very generous. He met the legendary world-defying realm like Shen Shang in this kind of poor inn. It was equivalent to meeting a confidant, so he was very familiar at once. If you are divine world-defying realm, I can't guarantee it. But you are legendary world-defying realm, I am sure that you can be a child of our Creation Ice Saint clan, although it is only a peripheral child, but as long as you work hard I will definitely be appreciated later. Li Weikang also respected a glass of wine to Shen Shang. There is a division of Creation Ice Saint clan here, I will take you there now. Li Weikang said with a smile, the family has always encouraged us to introduce some excellent talents. Large brother, I am practicing the flames. I don't know if this is appropriate. Shen Shang showed a worried color. Nothing, where come so many cultivating ice-cold strength to give them a move? Just want to join Creation Ice Saint clan, no matter what strength of cultivation. Li Weikang patted Shen Zhang's shoulder, go. Li Weikang came from other cities. For some reason, he did not go to the giant mountain of Creation Ice Saint clan, but came here. He said that mainly because he liked this environment. The iceberg is the division of Creation Ice Saint clan. Li Weikang said with a smile, very good. Shen Shang saw it before, and Creation Fire Saint clan was a hot volcano. Li Weikang took Shen Shang to a huge hole in the iceberg. After being stopped, Li Weikang took out his identity card and told the guards that the referees had joined Creation Ice Saint clan. Those people immediately put him and Shen Shang goes in. There are a lot of people living in Creation Ice Saint clan here. Li Weikang said, in every mountain here, there are many caves. From each cave, it will be different. Some caves can enter the store. Some are able to lead to higher, and others are hotels. The ice of Creation Ice Saint clan is relatively large, and it has gathered all walks of life in this mountain, which makes Creation Ice Saint clan earn a lot of Tao Creation Saint crystal. The process of joining Creation Ice Saint clan is very simple. First, you must make a blood oath, saying that you have not joined any creation clan. If you pass this, you will succeed. Of course, this is for the people of legendary realm. If it is divine world-defying realm, it still needs a lot of assessment. Very smooth to become the periphery of Creation Ice Saint clan. The head of this division has also seen Shen Shang, because Shen Shang is legendary world-defying realm, so you can get preferential treatment from the beginning. Every branch has more or less to do. If these things are done well, they will be rewarded. Li Weikang said, I came here and got a job. If it is finished, I said it may not be an advanced child. The old man of Rongshan City branch nodded, said with a smile, young people, don't be too quick, don't do difficult things in the first place. The old man of the division is more polite to Shen Shang, because he himself is only the cultivation base of the legendary world-defying realm middle stage. He is also a peripheral child himself. What has been done better recently? Shen Shang said with a smile, I'll start from the easiest. The easy thing to do is to go to the Flame Mountain to explore the sacred crystal mine. The old man said, Creation Fire Saint clan is also looking for, and this area is ours, we can't let them succeed. Chapter 3687. After Shen Shang got the Flame Tao Creation Saint crystal, Xiao Shonglin got it and went to study immediately. Master, is the use of this radiant Tao Creation Saint crystal really so powerful? Shen Shang looked like a very expensive thing from the tone of the old man. There is a lot of use, and the internal flame energy is very special. Xiao Shonglin just burned a little, and soon discovered the beauty. I can't be sure of the benefits of alchemy. But the refiner has great benefits. Xiao Shonglin said with some excitement, because this Tao creation saint crystal is burned, energy is digested into the divine weapon with the flame. In the divine tool, if used with the normal Tao creation saint crystal, the effect will be better. Shen Shang charged a lot, enough for Xiao Shonglin to refiner, and then remembered the location and immediately returned to the iceberg of creation ice saint clan in Rongshan City. What's the discovery in the flame mountain? The old man said he said, of course he didn't have any hope, because many people went there to explore for a long time, although they could find one or two flames Tao creation saint crystal from time to time. No one can ever find a mineral lode there. Yes, Shen Shang said with a mysterious look, I have found the mineral lode. Old man thought that Shen Shang was joking, but he saw that Shen Shang took out a big piece of flame Tao creation saint crystal and was dumbfounded. Where is this? Take me to you. Old man took a deep breath, hastily pulled Shen Shang. Total, you have to be cautious, don't pass it out for a while. Shen Shang whispered. Old man hastily nodded, then called a few trusted children, followed Shen Shang to the Flame Mountains. After Shen Shang took them to the Flame Mountain, they deliberately took a few days inside to take them to the location of spiritual vein. After the old man and the few people dug down deep, they saw a lot of flames Tao creation saint crystal. He was very excited, and then took out a messaging divine tool, to the seniors of Creation Ice Saint Clan, let them send people to take over. He worried that he was not enough strength to take it down. Shen Shang and old man are here, waiting for the arrival of Creation Ice Saint Clan. A few days later, the people of Creation Ice Saint Clan came, a middle-aged, too young, Shen Shang from their breath, they can be seen, these three are the children of pure Creation Ice Saint Clan bloodline. Shi Kunlin, this time you have made great achievements. The middle-aged said with a smile, they are also very happy at this time, because this mineral lode is relatively large. This is mainly found by Shen Fei little brother. He just joined us in Creation Ice Saint Clan and made a great contribution. Shi Kunlin did not dare to take Shen Zhang's credit. The middle-aged nodded, and then took out a golden jade token to Shen Shang. You take this gold jade token and go to the iceberg of Saint Snow City, someone will receive you. Creation Ice Saint Clan is quite kind, and the children of the merits are not bad. Shen Shang took the gold jade token and thanked him. It's just luck. A young man behind the middle age was lightly snorted and seemed awkward. Because of luck, give him such treatment. Another young man said very embarrassed. Shut up, the middle-aged screamed. He found mineral lode to tell us immediately. This is great work. If you change to someone else, you may be swallowed up, or you can sell it to other forces as a condition. Shen Shang himself also took a lot of flames Tao creation saint crystal. He himself cannot take so much. If it is placed here, maybe after the Creation Fire Saint Clan people found that by the time of Creation Fire Saint Clan, nothing can be obtained, it is better to deal with Creation Ice Saint Clan. That middle-aged attitude to Shen Zhang's is very good, which makes Shen Zhang's impression of the creation of Creation Ice Saint Clan is not bad, but he can also see that Creation Ice Saint Clan is definitely weaker among these Creation Clan. Otherwise, the high level will not be such a gesture. I will inform people to mine now. When the middle age was just finished, there was a burning scent coming down. Looking up, I found that many large and small flaming stones were falling. It's Creation Fire Saint Clan, this group of bastards, actually attacking us directly. The middle-aged face changed greatly, hastily shouted, ready to fight. Elder, this is the Saint Fire Meteorite of Creation Fire Saint Clan, let's go. They have the legendary world-defying realm on the other side. A young man trembled and said. Useless things. Middle-aged anger, a punch in the air, a cold air suddenly burst out, rushed to the sky, unexpectedly frozen all those hot meteorites. Give me a burst. Middle-aged sneered. Those iced meteorites suddenly broken, turned into ice crystals scattered in the sky, making the air drop a crystal of snow crystal. Shen Shang is secretly surprised. This middle-aged is the peak of legendary world-defying realm. And the flames can burn and melt cold, but he uses ice to freeze those meteorites, showing how strong the ice-cold power he has. Creation Fire Saint Clan's chop, get me out. Middle-aged shouted. Han Zifan, put your mouth clean. You are above our mineral load. The person of Creation Fire Saint Clan appeared, an old man with three middle-aged people. He insisted that the mineral load is thereof. Sao Huoken, you fart, this flame mountain is originally the site of our creation Ice Saint clan. We came to this mineral lode, and even your shadows did not see, you obviously followed us to come here. Han Zifan angrily said. This is your site is good. But we found mineral lode earlier than you. We sensed that someone invaded here, we launched an attack, you were wrong. Sao Huoken said with a sneer. A young man whispered. Elder, this is the fault of Shen Fei, this mineral lode has long been occupied. Han Zifan was furious and slaps the young man, you shut me up. Shen Shang stood up and said, Sao Huoken, when did you find the mineral lode? Yesterday. Sao Huoken answered immediately. You can have proof, did you find it yesterday? Shen Shang asked again. What do you have to prove that we didn't find it first? Sao Huoken coldly looked at Shen Zhang's eyes. I came here 10 days ago, and I used my secret technique to go deep into the sample of some of the flames Tao Creation Saint Crystal, just under your feet. Do not believe you dig down and see below. The traces I left behind, said Shen Shang. I don't believe it. Sao Huoken immediately dug down. They dug a big pit. After going down, they saw a lot of vacancies and there were Shen Zhang's footprints. Han Zifan said while loudly laughing. Sao Huoken, you can see, our people have come here to explore this. He praised Shen Zhang's wit in the play, but he still has such a hand, otherwise Creation Fire Saint clan is sure will be swaying, and finally make trouble, maybe they have to work together with them. Chapter 3688. Shen Shang saw that Creation Ice Saint clan was more jealous of Creation Fire Saint clan. The young man was so timid to find Creation Fire Saint clan. Creation Fire Saint clan is also very arrogant at this time. At first glance, it is known that normally often takes the convenience of Creation Ice Saint clan. Oh, this is definitely what trick you used. Sao Huoken died not to admit that the other party first discovered. Please hurry to leave the mineral lode we found. Han Zifan said in a cold voice, otherwise, don't blame me. You're welcome, you have to look at what you can do to be rude to us. Sao Huoken fired, and the momentum was compelling. At first glance, he knew he would fight the mineral lode in a brutal way. Han Zifan asked me to deal with it, and the three of you went to settle the rubbish. Sao Huoken said to the person behind him, then punched Han Zifan and started a fierce battle with Han Zifan. They quickly moved away from the mineral lode, and they didn't want to fight here, fearing that the flames would be destroyed. Shen Fei, blame you, look at the good things you do. A young man angrily said, his hand holding the sword was shaking. Creation Fire Saint clan's three middle-aged ridiculous smirk, the young people of Creation Ice Saint clan are really useless. But the outer child called Shen Fei looks more kind. These two guys are allowed me to come to deal with it, then the old man and Shen Fei are going to fix it. Shi Kunlin hastily came to Shen Shang and said, Shen Fei, you go first, I will block them. In the middle of the conversation, the two middle-aged men have already rushed. They are both the legendary world-defying realm late stage and the same cultivation base as Shi Kunlin. And with the two Creation Ice Saint clan youths who came from Han Zifan, only legendary world-defying the cultivation base of the realm middle stage is far from the strength of the middle-aged, and the three middle-aged are the legendary world-defying realm late stage. You retreat. Shen Shang finished, raised his hand and pushed an invisible pressure wall forward, and the two middle-aged men rushed to the pressure wall immediately. Boom. After two middle-aged men were bombarded by the pressure wall, Shen Shang released an invisible pressure mountain, pressed the two middle-aged, and at the same time flew to the middle of the arrogant middle-aged Nine Firmament's divine sword. After the strength of the divine mirror of six paths, the spurt of the blade glides into the glitter. Legend's gas can be condensed into tiny grains, which can only be released by the legendary world-defying realm middle stage. Nine Firmament's divine sword Chi Teng Teng, braving the fierce flame, directly opened the middle-aged body. The body was smashed into two halves and then braved the fierce flame, and then burned into ash. Two middle-aged people who were crushed on the ground were stunned. They are the children of Creation Fire Saint clan's pure bloodline, and they are very honorable, but now someone dares to kill them. The two young men of Shi Kunlin and Creation Ice Saint clan are also stunned. They all know that killing this bloodline child is a very serious consequence. Shen Fei, a young man just shouted Shen Zhang's name, and Shen Shang released more pressure, blended into the flames, and crushed the other two middle-aged into ashes. What? Shen Shang asked, just like nothing. Shi Kunlin they were amazed, especially the two young people. At this time, they didn't dare to look down on Shen Shang. They could kill three legendary realm late stages in such a way. This is very terrifying strength. These are finished. A young man sitting on the ground with awkward disappointment, looked depressed and worried. In the distance, Cao Huoquan's breath was greatly enhanced, and it was coming over here. Just a few moments, Cao Huoquan came over and was full of anger. Cao Huoquan snarled and snarled, his forehead covered with blue veins and his body burning. They want to kill us. We have nothing more to do than kill them. Shen Shang looked embarrassed. Han Zifan also rushed back. He didn't expect the three middle-aged people to be killed. He knew Shen Zhang's talent at first glance. What kind of youth he brought was what he knew, and he himself knew very well, and Shi Kunlin, although it is a legendary realm late stage, strength is also very limited. You can't live one. Cao Huoquan loudly shouted. Shen Shang was ready to release two clones in Divine Sea, and then gave him enough pressure to form a pressure cage that placed Cao Huoquan inside. Cao Huoquan just wanted to release a strong flame to kill Shen Shang, only to find that he was surrounded by a strong pressure, and the flame he released could not fly out. Elder Han, Shen Shang shouted. Han Zifan immediately expressed his intention to inject a strong icy force against the invisible pressure wall. Shen Shang immediately merged the pressure and the force of ice and cold into the body, then pressed into Cao Huoquan, and the arrogant Cao Huoquan was frozen a little. In a moment, Cao Huoquan was turned into an ice sculpture by the ice cold. As the pressure of Shen Zhang's increased, Cao Huoquan, which became an ice sculpture, instantly shattered and became ice powder. Cao Huoquan is also dead. Han Zifan was shocked by himself, because he knew his strength very well, and it was definitely not so easy to get rid of Cao Huoquan. After the pressure of the fusion, Cao Huoquan was quickly frozen, which was terrifying. Elder Han, this is what you killed, it's none of my business. Shen Shanghe happily said with a smile. The two young people saw Shen Shang laughing, and his heart was speechless. This is definitely not a rumor. Han Zifan said. Creation Fire Saint clan will soon know about it. At the moment, Han Zifan immediately forced the two young men to swear by blood, never revealing anything today, and Shen Shang and Shi Kunlin were consciously swearing blood. Things here are handled by me. Shen Fei, go to Saint Snow City. Han Zifan said that he had previously seen that Shen Shang was not an ordinary person, far from the two wastes he brought. Shen Shang nodded and said goodbye to Shi Kunlin and immediately went to Saint Snow City. Mixing into these creation clans to learn more about origin creation god territory is the purpose of Shen Zhang's, and now he has come to Saint Snow City. Snow City is full of icebergs, the largest of which is the important hill of creation Ice Saint clan. After Shen Shang came here, he showed the golden jade token that Han Zifan gave him. The guard of the goalkeeper suddenly respected him. It seems that it is not easy to get this golden jade token. This huge iceberg is not white, but silvery white. Unlike other icebergs, Shen Shang also felt a touch of warmth after entering the interior of the iceberg. At this point he was following an old man, and the old man said he would take him to see the manager here. Young people, wait a moment, after you see the general manager, be polite. He is one of the top 10 lords of our creation Ice Saint clan. The old man whispered. Lord, is this the strongest of creation Ice Saint clan? Shen Shang asked. Chapter 3689. With the old man of Shen Zhang's nodded. One of the strongest is the emperor, but the emperor has been missing for many years. Creation Ice Saint clan has been missing for many years, so Creation Ice Saint clan will be torn apart, and Shen Shang seems to understand why Creation Ice Saint clan is so depressed. Shen Shang is behind this old man and learns about things with this lord. Soon after, he followed the old man into a large hall. Above the hall, he sat in a handsome and middle-aged man. He wore a white armor, releasing a chill of coldness, also accompanied by a strong murderous aura. Although the middle-aged release of the cold murderous aura, but in his deep scorpion, there is a gentle color, a smile on his face, which makes him not so afraid. Shen Shang is very certain that this middle-aged is Han Yixian, one of the 10 leaders of Creation Ice Saint clan. It's the golden jade token that Han Zifan gave you, right? Han Yixian took over the golden jade token that the old man handed. Yes, Shen Shang nodded. In the next Shen Fei, I have seen the Lord. Well, you are the child of Saint Snow City in the future. We don't have so many rules. Just remember, don't betray the holy city if that's alright. Han Yixian returned the gold jade token to Shen Shang, then said, you can find the mineral lode, which is very helpful for our holy city, and it is also okay to get the gold jade token. In addition to this, there are 500,000 Tao Creation Saint crystals as a reward for you. Han Yixian throws Shen Shang a storage pouch. There will be 500,000 Tao Creation Saint crystal at a time, and Shen Shang did not expect that the Lord would be so generous. Many thanks to the Lord. Shen Shang quickly thanked. Shen Fei, can you tell me what cultivation base are you? Han Yixian was curious because he couldn't see Shen Zhang's true cultivation base, although he had already sensed the breath of Shen Zhang's legendary world-defying realm middle stage, but it is uncertain. Late stage, Shen Shang answered truthfully, not bad. Han Yixian was shocked. He suddenly thought that the young man was very mysterious, but he didn't ask much. He felt that Shen Shang could tell the location of the mineral lode, that he was trustworthy. Shen Fei, if you are not busy, I have one thing for you to do. Han Yixian said, and it will be dangerous. I am not busy, the Lord said Shen Shang. You may not know too much about our Creation Ice Saint clan. I will tell you the following now. Han Yixian gestured to Shen Shang to sit down. After Shen Shang sat down, Han Yixian said slowly, our Creation Ice Saint clan split into 10 lords after the disappearance of the Emperor, and turned into a loose sand. This is mainly because no one is obeying anyone, so they are all on the top. Quote. This was what Shen Shang knew before. He nodded. I have already heard old Lu say it. After our Creation Ice Saint clan split, we can say that the glory of Creation Ice Saint clan has long since passed away, and now our Creation Ice Saint clan is in name only. Han Yixian said that it was helpless, therefore, our Creation Ice Saint clan was very popular. The bullying of other people. Shen Shang had seen the creativity of the Creation Fire Saint clan before, and he saw it. Han Yixian continued, and after 3 months, the grandson of the King of Creation Thunder Saint clan will marry the little girl. This is really helpless. Shen Shang jumped in the heart and continued to listen. I will arrange the arrangement for you to go to Divine Thunder Sacred City in Creation Thunder Saint clan to find ways to save the little girl. Han Yixian said, the strength of the little girl is not weak, she is the cultivation base of legendary world-defying realm. I am late stage. Shen Shang frowned and said, he was surprised that Han Yixian himself was the pinnacle, and his daughter was also the peak. I know, she needs help now. I can't find any good people, mainly people who send the past can't be too strong. If it is the peak of legendary world-defying realm, Creation Thunder Saint clan will be suspicious. Han Yixian said, and you know how to hide, not the bloodline children of Creation Ice Saint clan, they must not be suspicious. I will arrange you to go. I will say that you are the son of a dead friend of mine. In order to give you a good errand, I will arrange for you to be a follower to the little girl. Good. Shen Shang nodded and could mix into Creation Thunder Saint clan, which was a great opportunity, and he was naturally very happy. This is for you, this is my silver jade dagger, which is equivalent to my token. Han Yixian handed Shen Shang a dagger. Shen Shang was shocked when he saw this dagger, because this dagger was exactly the same as the Creation Origin Key. 9 Creation Origin Key, he has 7. Among them, Creation Ice Key and Creation Origin Key are missing. Both keys are in the hands of Tao Creation God Lord. How is this, Han Yixian? This dagger deals with the bloodline disciple of Creation Thunder Saint clan. It's not a forced situation. You should never take it out. Han Yixian said, this is also the reward I gave you. Don't return it to me, and don't say it is what I gave you. If you are found to have this dagger, you can say that it was unexpectedly obtained. Shen Shang can be sure that this dagger is the Creation Ice Key, most likely the Tao Creation God Lord gave Han Yixian, but Han Yixian gave him the Creation Ice Key at this time, as if he was relieved. This Creation Ice Key is in the hands of Han Yixian and seems to be the same. You must remember my words. Han Yixian groaned again. I remember. Shen Shang did not expect that he got the Creation Ice Key so soon. Tao Creation God Lord, why give Creation Yi Key to Han Yixian? What about Creation God Key? After you see the little girl, show this dagger to her, she will believe you. Han Yixian said, she was also forced to marry Creation Thunder Saint clan, I need to make up for her. Shen Shang feels that Han Yixian gave him the Creation Ice Key and he must save his daughter. This is a thank you. He was glad that he had not swallowed the mineral lode before, otherwise he missed the Creation Ice Key. Later, Han Yixian arranged for Shen Shang to be sent to Divine Thunder Sacred City, and his daughter was here now. Lord, that's Creation Water Key, have you given him this way? Old Lu seemed to have a heartache. Old Lu, you don't know, there are no creation origin keys in other races, only I have it. If this thing spreads out, I will definitely die, and Ancient Era will also think of a reign of terror because of creation ice key. Han Yixian said, Tao creation god lord, he doesn't dare to keep it, let alone me. He is still missing, life and death is not possible, it is probably because of the creation god key in his hand, that is the most powerful thing. Then Shen Fei, will this young man have something to do? Old Lu said. No, this brat is amazing. It is not as simple as you and I have seen. Although I don't know what it is for us to come to our Creation Ice Saint clan, I trust him, Creation Ice Key gives him and hopes him can save the girl, Han Yixian said. Chapter 3690. After Shen Shang got the Creation Ice Key, the excitement in her heart was hard to suppress, because he was getting closer and closer to all the Creation Origin keys, and now he only has a Creation God key. He sat on a flying huge ship and headed to Divine Thunder Sacred City. With my strength, it is not difficult to rescue the daughter of Han Yixian's lord. I can only go there and say it. Shen Shang is following a middle-aged ship. He can't know anything from this middle age. The middle age was only responsible for taking him to Divine Thunder Sacred City. All he knows is that Han Yixian's daughter's name is Han Xiaoying, and the cultivation base is the peak of legendary world-defying realm. This Han Xiaoying must have something extraordinary, otherwise it will not be seen by the Prince of Sun of the Creation Thunder Saint clan. It seems that Han Yixian was coerced, or what was the end of the month before he married his daughter. Shen Shang secretly said in heart. After 7 or 8 days of flying, the huge ship landed on a huge lake in Divine Thunder Sacred City. After Shen Shang and his middle-aged ship, he got on a car and went to Divine Thunder Villa in Divine Thunder Sacred City. Shen Fei, after you go to Divine Thunder Villa, be careful, don't offend people everywhere, follow the lady well, listen to the lady's command, that's all right, and don't talk too much. The name with Shen Shang warned repeatedly, he does not seem to know that Shen Shang was arranged by Han Yixian to save Han Xiaoying. Well, I will remember. Shen Shang honestly responded. After half an hour, Shen Shang and the middle age came to the door of Divine Thunder Villa. In the middle age, he did not go with Shen Shang. He just handed Han Yixian's letter to an old housekeeper of Divine Thunder Villa, and then let the old housekeeper bring Shen Shang to Divine Thunder Villa. Shen Zhang's cultivation base is only the legendary world-defying realm initial stage. Although the cultivation base is good, it is normal to follow the followers. After all, Han Xiaoying is the peak of the legendary world-defying realm. There is nothing like such a follower. Han Yixian said very clearly in the letter, saying that Shen Fei was a descendant of his late friend, came to him to find a good and stable errand, and then Han Xiaoying said that he needed a trustworthy follower, so just arranged Shen Fei to come here. Shen Shang was on the road, and he was asked by the old housekeeper to ask the west. He could answer the question and he had already done to the point of perfection. The Divine Thunder Villa is very large, with a total of 5 areas. The east, west, and north areas are in the square, and the middle area is the most sturdy area. You can't go in at will. You can only follow Han Xiaoying young lady. You can't run around. If you are here, Han Xiaoying young lady can't keep you. Han Xiaoying young lady lives in the east, so you'd better stay in the east. Anything, Han Xiaoying young lady will give you a token of entry and exit, Divine Thunder Villa. The old housekeeper said harshly. Yes, Shen Shang can only answer this question. The Divine Thunder Villa is really not very strict, especially the barrier that protects Divine Thunder Villa. Shen Shang took a look at the central district. There are more barriers and forms in this area, and there is a strong scent in it, and I don't know what is hidden inside. Is this Divine Thunder Villa an important place for Creation Thunder Saint clan? The tear of Creation Thunder Saint clan will not be here. Shen Shang wondered. He had followed the old man to the east and entered a large house. Inside. Han Xiaoying young lady, you have introduced the father, you have taught him the rules here. The old housekeeper was high-shouted. Not far from a bamboo forest, a pink figure suddenly floated. With a burst of fragrant breeze, a graceful woman gently fell in front of Shen Shang and the old housekeeper. The woman's beautiful, beautiful eyes, smart, fragrant, with 3 points of smile, 3 points of melancholy, with 2 shallow dimples, so that she is with a gentle and pleasant in the beauty. Shen Shang just looked at Han Xiaoying and dropped his head slightly. This is the gesture that he should follow. He can't show up. Fortunately, he has seen many beautiful people, so when he saw this Han Xiaoying, he did not lose his mind, which made the old housekeeper secretly nodded. Housekeeper, bother you? Go slowly. Han Xiaoying sounds clear, said with a slight smile. The old butler nodded and left the big house. After the old housekeeper left, Han Xiaoying opened the letter that her father gave her, that is, the letter of the introduction. She was slightly stunned and said to Shen Shang, "Shen Fei, please come with me." Shen Shang didn't have much to say. Following Han Xiaoying's impression was very good. The courtesy was gentle and generous, especially the kind and soft smile on his face. It was very flattering. After Han Xiaoying came to the hall with Shen Shang, Ying smiled, "Shen Fei, my father is still okay. Has he recently vengeance with others? When I saw the Lord, he looked very good, I didn't know anything else, and asked the lady to sue." Shen Shang said that Han Xiaoying didn't seem to know that he was sent by Han Yixian to save her. "Hey, I am worried about father, he is not in a good situation now." Han Xiaoying sighed, expression is full of sorrow. "Miss, can you talk in secret?" Shen Shang just released 3 illusory bodies and swept all around several times. "I didn't find any eyeliner." Han Xiaoying beautiful eyes, she knew that Shen Shang had to tell her at other times that she nodded slightly and then took Shen Shang to her boudoir. Although she is already in the Divine Thunder Villa, she is not married to the prince of the Creation Thunder Saint clan, so she lives alone. "Shen Fei, you can say it," said Han Xiaoying. Shen Shang took out the Creation Ice Key. Han Xiaoying saw the Creation Ice Key and was slightly surprised. "How is this in your hands? Is my father an accident?" Han Xiaoying seems to know that this dagger is very important, otherwise it will not think of her father accident. "It's not awkward, Brat has just joined Creation Ice Saint clan, and belongs to the branch of the Lord. Because I found a Flame Dao Creation Saint crystal, I can get the attention of the Lord. He said to give this dagger to me, and let me carry out an important task, that is, let you go before you get married," Shen Shang said. Han Xiaoying only took the look at the Creation Ice Key and gave it to Shen Shang. She knew that her father must have a lot of trust in Shen Shang, otherwise she would never give Creation Ice Key to Shen Shang. "My father has always been very accurate. He arranged for you to come here. Do you really have the confidence to take me away?" Han Xiaoying sighed. Divine Thunder Villa is full of barriers, and there are people patrolling inside and out. Hard to escape. "Miss Han, if you save you, what will happen to your father? Creation Thunder Saint clan will harm him?" Shen Shang asked. "I don't know the situation of your father at this time, but certainly not too good to be right. Father arranges you to save me, definitely the best plan." Han Xiaoying eyes flashing, thinking about something. If you really succeed, he will certainly be happy, and he now has mastered the Flame Dao Creation Saint Crystal Mine, this it will be his chance to gather the entire Creation Ice Saint clan. Chapter 3691, Shen Shang thought about it and immediately understood what Han Xiaoying said. Shen Shang thought about it and immediately understood what Han Xiaoying said. Han Yixian got a lot of Dao Creation Saint Crystal, he couldn't keep it, but if he gave a part to other creators of Creation Ice Saint clan, and talked about the conditions, he would protect the Dao Creation Saint Crystal. Then their 10 lords can be united temporarily. Creation Ice Saint clan as long as the aggregate is together, even if there is no family, it is also a must-have strength, at least not by other Creation clan. Han Yixian gave Creation Ice Key to Shen Shang, also to Shen Shang to find the mineral lode. As long as he gets mineral lode and aggregates Creation Ice Saint clan, even if there is no Creation Ice Key, it can fight against other Creation clan. In this way, even if Han Xiaoying successfully escapes Creation Thunder Saint clan, Creation Thunder Saint clan can't say anything. "Miss Han, call me Xiaoying, you are not really here to be a follower." Han Xiaoying beautiful smile. "Xiaoying, why are you marrying the grandson of Creation Thunder Saint clan?" Shen Shang was very curious about this issue along the way. "Prince Sun, I mainly look at my Creation Ice Saint body." Han Xiaoying sitting at the bed, Yu sighed. "As long as he can get my body, he can have 2 Creation clan bloodline, I can also rely on my Creation Ice Saint body to cultivate the Creation Thunder Saint body." What is the magical effect of Saint body? With 2 Creation clan bloodlines, it can be very strong. Shen Shang asked curiously. Creation Ice Saint body's blood has a special strength that can make a divine weapon. This divine weapon can restrain all Creation clan. Han Xiaoying looks at the Creation Ice Key in Shen Zhang's hand. "In your hands this dagger is made from the blood of Creation Ice Saint body. Creation Origin Saint body is very rare, even the tribes of all ethnic groups are not. I was discovered by Creation Thunder Saint clan's queen, Creation Ice Saint body, and he was forced to come here. And Creation Thunder Saint clan also gave I have some benefits as a compensation for my father. Shen Shang didn't know the origin of Creation Origin Key before, and it was actually refined from the blood of Saint body. And the other Creation clan does not know about this. Only a few people like my father have known that other Creation clan will know that there is a Creation Origin Saint body. If it is not available, it will be destroyed together. Xiaoying, you are Creation Ice Saint body, then your strength is not able to restrain all Creation clan. You are the cultivation base of legendary world-defying realm, you don't have to be afraid of them. Shen Shang is very confused if he is Han Xiaoying, he must have killed the Creation Thunder Saint clan. My saint body just woke up, it was sealed, so it didn't work, I couldn't unlock the seal myself. Han Xiaoying shook his head in annoyance, I can't commit suicide now, or they will take me. Father killed, but now not afraid, father he can certainly aggregate the entire Creation Ice Saint clan. Xiao Xianglin was very interested in hearing that Han Xiaoying had a seal in her body. She also wanted to take some of the hair of Han Xiaoying's Creation Origin Saint body to refiner, but to restrain all Creation clan. In this way, Shen Shang directly uses the divine weapon to deal with the creation of clan who's alright, and it is easier to find using the Creation Origin Key. Shen Fei, are you really sure to take me out? If you can't, I can only do it myself. I can't let my body be tarnished. Han Xiaoying pinned his hopes on Shen Shang. She thinks that Shen Shang can find the mineral lode, and she must have something extraordinary, otherwise her father will not have high hopes for Shen Shang. Of course sure. Xiaoying, can I leave Divine Thunder Villa now? If it is okay, I will take you out of my Divine Sea, which is much easier. Shen Shang said with a smile. No, they will definitely think of this, it won't work. Han Xiaoying shook his head. You think about other ways. There are several ways for Shen Shang, but it is not easy. For example, he can use teleportation formation to open teleportation formation and transfer Han Xiaoying to 100 Flowers Village. However, he is concerned that teleportation formation will leave the fluctuations of space-time and can be explored by the Supreme, and 100 Flowers Village will be found. The other is to use the inheritance of the tree boss, the penetration ability to penetrate the barrier to run out. This they did not try, he did not know if it works. There is one more complicated, you need to use clone to cooperate, he does not intend to use this, no trouble, it is more likely to be an accident. I will explore the probe tonight. Shen Shang said, I have to take my master first. You master, this may be a bit difficult. Arranging you to come in is the bottom line of Creation Thunder Saint clan. Han Xiaoying just finished, saw a petite but beautiful woman appearing here. Xiaoying, this is my master. She is a refresher setup formation master. Shen Shang happily said with a smile. Hello, Han Xiaoying greeted his greetings. You are welcome, Xiao Xianglin lightly smiled. Can I look at the seal in your body first? Of course, Han Xiaoying nodded. Xiao Xianglin gently pressed Han Xiaoying's chest with her hand to let Han Xiaoying relax, and then explored her condition. This seal uses legendary spell. Xiao Xianglin frowned. This is not easy to lift. It may take a long time. It seems that someone has specially made such a seal to seal Saint body. No problem, I can wait. Han Xiaoying secretly admired Xiao Xianglin, and at first glance she knew that she had used legendary spell. She didn't know what the seal was all about. Master, look at the barrier here. Shen Shang said. Let's take a look and determine my actions tonight. Xiao Banya closed her eyes and released her divine sense to perceive. What's the seal, or let me come. Feng Ke came out of Hidden Jade Villa, and he said with a smile. A cute little young lady. Han Xiaoying, after seeing Feng Ke, was slightly surprised and chuckled and touched Feng Ke's face. She is Feng Ke, and the seal is made into elf. Shen Shang pinched a piece of Feng Ke's alchemy. Don't look at her little boy, she is an old goblin. Feng Ke gave him a big white eye and then smiled sweetly at Han Xiaoying. Xiaoying elder sister, you are beautiful. You are also very beautiful. Han Xiaoying smiled and squatted down and talked to Feng Ke. I will go and see the seal here. I must take Xiaoying elder sister to leave this ghost place. Feng Ke said sweetly. Thank you. Han Xiaoying was very happy at this time, and the previous melancholy was swept away. Shen Shang just released 3 illusory bodies, looking around all around, and once someone came, he could immediately notice. After half an hour, Xiao Xianglin and Feng Ke have all gained. The barriers are very strong and are all arranged with legendary spell and supreme spell, says Xiao Xianglin. Especially those in the central district are great, at least 3 legendary spells. Feng Ka exclaimed. And the eastern barrier is dominated by supreme spell. Chapter 3692. The people at Creation Thunder Saint Clan can master so many legendary spells, which is the most amazing thing for Shen Shang. The supreme spell in the eastern district is not enough. It is a large barrier that covers the entire hill. It is a mixture of more than a dozen supreme spells and 2 legendary spells, said Xiao Shonglin. Little Ka, what do you think is amazing? Killing formation seal. I sense something, let's determine a low rank setting. There are more than a dozen, said Feng Ka. Then the 2 of them took out a piece of paper and painted a map. Han Xiaoying exclaimed. They are really amazing, just be clear here. Shen Shang said with a smile, thanks to them, I have been safe for years. After Xiao Shonglin and Feng Ka determined the killing formation, Shen Shang also saw a clear road. It's dark tonight, I'll try it out. Shen Zhang's illusory body suddenly seeing someone coming, hurriedly said. Someone is coming, is this guy a middle-aged, is the grandson of that family? That's right, Han Xiaoying nodded. Let's get out. Feng Ka and Xiao Shonglin have Tilly entered Hidden Jade Villa, and Han Xiaoying walked out of the room with Shen Shang and went outside. Shen Shang followed Han Xiaoying and walked in the yard, telling Shen Shang that there was something about the family prince son. The grandson's grandson is Lin Tianshuo, also the cultivation base of the legendary world-defying realm. It is a very poisonous haze, and there are countless women around, or a very cruel person. It is said that at least 1 person is killed every day, no blood. Not happy. Creation Thunder Saint Clan's family prince son is such a person, no wonder Han Xiaoying was so depressed before, and suicidal thoughts. Lin Tianshuo smashed the door of the big house, and the face was full of fierce walks, especially when looking at Shen Zhang's murderous aura, and wished to shred Shen Shang. Lin Tianshuo, what's wrong with you today? Han Xiaoying hates Lin Tianshuo. What do you mean by the dog you have arranged with your father? Lin Tianshuo looked at Shen Shang. Lin Tianshuo came in, and he never left Shen Shang, and he saw Shen Zhang's hair. This Lin Tianshuo is already a middle-aged look, although the appearance is very good, but too fierce, which makes him look scary. My father just repaid the good friend's grace, and arranged Shen Fei to come over. Han Xiaoying voiced indifference, far from the gentleness of talking with Shen Shang. I don't allow it, Lin Tianshuo angrily said. If it's a woman, even if it's a man, what kind of system? You want to marry me Lin Tianshuo's woman, but with a male follower together. Although he grows not very good, but I don't trust. Shen Shang has just changed into a very ordinary appearance. If he reveals his true handsome appearance, Lin Tianshuo will definitely kill him when he enters the door. Don't I even have this freedom? Han Xiaoying angrily said. Lu Mei was erected. He can stay here, but I have to pick him up. Lin Tianshuo said with a sneer, has come up with a knife. I look at your face, I give him 3 roads. The first road rolling away from Divine Thunder Villa, I promise he can keep his life out. The second way, I got rid of him. I have a special way to ensure that he will always break. Lin Tianshuo's words made Han Xiaoying feel ashamed and angry, but also felt sick. He won't choose both roads, I want him to stay with me. Han Xiaoying breathed, and the peak of Legend's breath was cold and cold, making Shen Shang feel cold. Hey, you beat me, Lin Tianshuo's cold voice laughed. Wait, I have a third way. Shen Shang suddenly shouted. I promise to make everyone happy. Quickly say, if I am not satisfied, I will crush your head. Lin Tianshuo angrily shouted. Shen Shang took out a silver and white dagger, and at the same time 2 clones suddenly flashed and surrounded Lin Tianshuo. Clone Curse, legendary spell. Lin Tianshuo couldn't help but be amazed, but suddenly was shackled by 3 pressures, making him difficult to move. Lin Tianshuo's strength is very strong and violent, it is worthy of the family prince son. Shen Shang feels that his pressure wall can only seal Lin Tianshuo for a few moments. But these moments are enough. He flew up and rushed up, the white dagger in his hand slammed into the man, shua stabbed a few times. Lin Tianshuo was poked all over the body, the place where the stab was not bleeding but braved black chi. This is only after being stabbed by Creation Origin Key. Creation Origin Key, Lin Tianshuo trembling shouted. My way is to kill you, you become a dead person, certainly very satisfied. Shen Shang said with a slight smile. The dead can't be dissatisfied. Han Xiaoying was stunned, and the family prince son was killed like this. And still in Divine Thunder Villa. The Creation Thunder Saint clan will definitely go crazy, and she knows that Creation Ice Saint clan can withstand the anger of Creation Thunder Saint clan. Xiaoying, I will take you away now, you will enter my divine sea world, said Shen Shang. Han Xiaoying has come back, and now she can't take care of it. She can only listen to Shen Zhang's arrangement and enter Shen Zhang's hidden jade villa. Shen Shang lets a clone show the invisibility technique, walk in front of the path, follow the route on the map, and avoid the hidden killing formation. His deity is behind him. If the previous clone is fine, he will have nothing to do. Bang Hong Long. The brutally heavenly thunder over Divine Thunder Villa was rolling, lightning fast, and then the lightning spread throughout the Divine Thunder Sacred City. After Lin Tianshuo died, the life bead split open, which was immediately known by Creation Thunder Saint clan. The clan who was hidden in the central district was angry and thunderous. It seems that the entire ancient era was shaking because of his anger. I have to leave soon. Shen Shang stepped up and quickly penetrated multiple barriers. After a while, he finally rushed out of the last barrier of Divine Thunder Villa and came out of the street. Then he took out the Divine Mirror of Six Paths, which was refined by Xiao Shonglin, and flew quickly on the Divine Mirror of Six Paths. Invisibility technique, no one can see him. He quickly flew out of Divine Thunder Sacred City, and shortly after he left Divine Thunder Sacred City, a huge lightning shield covered the city, and now he has sealed the city. It's finally ran out. Shen Shang sighed and said, Master, look at Xiaoying's body for anything to be traced. I have seen it before, there is no existence, you can rest assured. Xiao Shonglin said, you should stay away from Divine Thunder Sacred City. One of my clones and Xiaoying will enter the time formation plate to help her unblock. After Han Xiaoying's seal was lifted, her blood was useful, and Han Xiaoying could also have the inverse strength of heaven that reinforced all Creation clan. Han Xiaoying, who is together with Xiao Shonglin, is unpredictable. She is difficult to understand. People like Shen Shang and Xiao Shonglin are not high in cultivation foundation, but they have such a strong strength. After killing Lin Tianshuo, they can also retreat from Divine Thunder Villa. If she didn't experience it personally, she would not believe that it was true. Chapter 3693. Shen Shang is hiding in another city. This is a very small city. He is here mainly to inquire about Divine Thunder Sacred City. He has been here for a few days, only knowing that Divine Thunder Sacred City is now the same city. Yes, no access is allowed. Xiao Shonglin is still helping Han Xiaoying to break the seal in the body. For Xiao Shonglin, access to this deep seal is a very rare opportunity, because it allows her to improve her experience of breaking the unsealed print, and she can also feel some things, especially the seals made with legendary spell, are a challenge in her eyes. A few days outside, the time in the formation plate is a few hundred years, but the seal did not break open, showing how complicated it is. Master, how is the progress? Shen Shang asked. Xiao Shonglin's body is still outside, she just let the clone go in. It's very slow, this seal is not so easy to solve. Xiao Shonglin said, you should pay attention to the movement of Creation Thunder Saint clan. Although you have now retired, but they can't find out what they can find. You. Xiao Shonglin has such concerns, mainly because she has seen the seals and barriers of Creation Thunder Saint clan, which are inscrutable. Here, Creation clan, using various spells, has reached the peak of realm. There is no news at all, mainly because Divine Thunder Sacred City is closed, can't enter and exit, and there are still a lot of large formations, and the internal news can't flow out at all, Shen Shang said. Even if you use the communication jade, you can't pass the message from the city. This shows how much energy Creation Thunder Saint clan used in this matter. That can only wait and see. Xiao Shonglin said, you don't want to go back to 100 Flowers Village during this time. If they really have a way to find you, and you are in 100 Flowers Village, it will be very trouble. Well, I know, I am going to inquire about Creation Ice Saint clan. Xiaoying is related to Creation Ice Saint clan, maybe Creation Thunder Saint clan sent someone to Creation Ice Saint clan. Shen Shang said. Shen Shang immediately went to another big city, the city of Creation Fire Saint clan. As soon as he entered the city, he saw some notices with a large amount of rewards, mainly for rewarding some clues. Shen Shang was in the mineral lode before killing a Creation Fire Saint clan's legendary world-defying realm peak, which caused the anger of Creation Fire Saint clan. They must investigate clearly who killed them. Shen Shang had been in the city for a long time, and I heard a lot about Creation Ice Saint clan. Now people in this city don't know what happened in Divine Thunder Sacred City. They only know that Divine Thunder Sacred City is completely closed, which is definitely because of the major event. You know, the super big city like Divine Thunder Sacred City, there are people with great influences, and now they are all enclosed, which can cause great contradictions, but Divine Thunder Sacred City still does this. This shows how much has happened. Creation Ice Saint Clan has begun to aggregate. Shen Shang said. Like Xiaoying said, Han Yixian used the Ray Creation Saint Crystal Mineral Load to temporarily unify the split Creation Ice Saint Clan. After all, this is a lot of resources are of great benefit to the creators of Creation Ice Saint Clan. They only need to guard that's all right together. Look at Xiaoying now. If Xiaoying breaks the seal and uses the strength of her Creation Origin Saint body against the Origin Creation Clan, it will definitely have a lot of power. Shen Shang will continue to stay in the city. He knows that many of the spies are now gathering outside the Divine Thunder Sacred City, and as long as there is something in the Divine Thunder Sacred City, they can come back here. After more than 10 days, Shen Shang learned an amazing news, and the people in the city were shocked. The people of Creation God Clan have appeared, and Divine Thunder Sacred City has temporarily opened the seal to let the people of Creation God Clan enter. Just at the moment of opening the seal, there was amazing news inside. In Divine Thunder Villa, the grandson of the Emperor was killed. Shen Shang heard the news and had a bad feeling. He immediately left the city. What does the Creation God Clan guy do? Shen Shang heard from many people that this Creation God Clan seems to be very mysterious, because here, other Origin Creation Clan has its own city and has control over many Dao Creation Saint Crystal Mineral Load. And only Creation God Clan does not. However, the strength of Creation God Clan is very terrifying, and other Origin Creation Clan are very jealous of this Creation God Clan. Dao Creation God Lord is Creation God Clan. Shen Shang wants to hear about Luo Juyong's death. First of all, he has to contact the people of Creation God Clan. How is the progress of the seal on Master, Xiaoying? Shen Shang asked. It's almost, maybe 2 days will be fine. Xiao Shanglin said, it's so tired. In 2 days, the time formation plate should be more than 200 years. Master, you have worked hard. Shen Shang said with a smile. This is nothing, it's just that my clone is more tired. Xiao Shanglin light with a smile. Right, you are better off the big cities now. Shen Shang understands Xiao Shanglin's intention. On the one hand, after Han Xiaoying's seal was broken, what happened? In addition, Creation God Clan went to Divine Thunder Sacred City. It is very likely that some clues were discovered because he used to use Creation Ice Key to kill people. Shen Shang rode the Divine Mirror of 6 Paths for 2 days and didn't know where it was. In all, there are mountains everywhere. It's finally succeeded. Xiao Shanglin was relieved, and she finally helped Han Xiaoying unblock. Han Xiaoying is also very happy in Hidden Jade Villa, and I am grateful to Xiao Shanglin. Shanglin elder sister, you are the refining master, or I will give you some of my blood, which will allow you to make divine weapon to restrain Origin Creation Clan. Han Xiaoying said. Han Xiaoying cultivation base is higher than Xiao Shanglin, but she calls Xiao Shanglin elder sister, mainly because Xiao Shanglin is more capable and can help her get rid of the seal. Xiaoying, will the blood you release affect you? Xiao Shanglin is more worried about this, so she didn't start to talk before, she had such an idea before. It's okay, it's just a little blood. Han Xiaoying Zhao said with a smile, I will give you more. After Shen Shang, he may need more. Han Xiaoying already knows Shen Zhang's real name, she just doesn't know Shen Zhang's other things. Shen Shang and Xiao Shanglin thought that the blood released by Han Xiaoying would be like liquid, which is normal blood, but now Han Xiaoying's blood from the fingers is unexpectedly silvery white. After it comes out, it is also condensed into a grain, ice crystals. Xiaoying, is this your blood? Xiao Shanglin was the first to see such blood. Well, since my Creation Ice Saint body awakened, it was like this. My blood is like ice, isn't it? Han Xiaoying Yanran said with a smile. When I first saw it, I was also taken by myself. The blood is shocked. Chapter 3694. Han Xiaoying released a lot of blood like this ice crystal, his face was white, but there are Mai and Jing sisters. They are here, giving Han Xiaoying a lot of regenerative power to make her recover quickly. In the end, Han Xiaoying released a total of more than 1,000 kilograms of ice crystal blood. Xiaoying, where are you going next? Xiao Shanglin asked. She naturally didn't have to worry about Han Xiaoying. Because Han Xiaoying is the Creation Origin Saint body, her strength will be able to restrain all Creation Clan. I want to go to a place, I don't know where it is. Han Xiaoying's eyes are full of confusion, the specifics have to wait until I get there. Is it related to your creation origin saint body? Shen Shang asked. Yes, I always felt like I was going to a place since I knew I had creation origin saint body, Han Xiaoying said. Xiaoying, can I ask you something? Shen Shang wants to ask. Han Xiaoying knows about creation god clan. You ask, I can answer, I will tell you. I know that you are not an ordinary person. You must have a purpose to join creation ice saint clan. Han Xiaoying smiled mischievously. I have a friend who is dead. His death is related to Tao creation god lord. Shen Shang said. I want to find out how he died. Is your friend called Luo Juyang? Han Xiaoying asked with some surprise. Both Shen Shang and Xiao Shonglin groaned and nodded. How did you know? Asked Xiao Shonglin. It was a big mess at the time, and we all know about Origin Creation Clan. Han Xiaoying sighed. The white dagger in your hand is the Tao creation god lord gave me father. The dagger is called Creation Origin Key. There are 9 in total. It was brought to create a new era by 9 creations, and 7 were lost there. Tao creation god lord brought 2 backs, one of which gave me a father. The other one gave Luo Juyang, Han Xiaoying said. Tao creation god lord actually gave the creation god key to Luo Juyang. Creation god key should be the most precious of the 9 keys. Tao creation god lord actually gave Luo Juyang, and certainly because of this, Luo Juyang was caught in the murder. Luo Juyang died because of this creation origin key? Shen Shang asked. Tao creation god lord gave the key to Luo Juyang and disappeared. Then Luo Juyang was besieged, but creation god key did not fall into creation god clan and fell into the hands of a youngster named Ji Yutong. Ji Yutong and Luo Juyang are both righteous brothers of Tao creation god lord, and Ji Yutong is now missing. Han Xiaoying said. I only know this. But creation god clan didn't go through Ji Yutong. Said Shen Shang. It's useless all night, and it will let more people know that Ji Yutong has the creation god key. Creation god key that is vital to creation god clan, equivalent to the lifeline of creation god clan. Han Xiaoying sighed. My father also mastered the creation ice key, which is the lifeline of our creation ice saint clan, but he didn't dare to. Creation ice key can not only restrain creation ice saint clan, but also restrain other creation clan. If Han Yixian has a creation ice key, he will surely have a murder, and the split creation ice saint clan other lords, right? He is more vigilant. Xiaoying, creation god clan is also mysterious here. Shen Shang frowned. They went to Divine Thunder Sacred City before, and they didn't know what to do. Theon with creation god clan went to Divine Thunder Sacred City. Han Xiaoying was very surprised by this. What does this mean? Shen Shang hastily asked. I don't know. In summary, creation god clan has a lot of secret method gates, and the most common spells are mastered. Han Xiaoying said. In short, it's better to stay away from Divine Thunder Villa during this time. Do you know where the creation of god clan's lair is? Shen Shang wants to explore the investigation. Who killed Luo Juyang? Han Xiaoying did not know. He wants to find out who it is. I don't know for a while, I may know it later. Han Xiaoying finished, spread his palm and condense a silver white bead. Shen Shang, this bead is well kept. If I go to that place and have other discoveries, I will let you come to me. Han Xiaoying has come out of Hidden Jade Villa and handed the beads to Shen Shang. Good. Shen Shang nodded. Can I see your true looks? Han Xiaoying lighted with a smile. Of course. Shen Shang smiled and changed back to his own looks. It's so beautiful. Han Xiaoying also touched Shen Zhang's cheek. You take care. Shen Shang is red, she happily said with a smile. Han Xiaoying nodded, then his body flashed and turned into a silver light to fly into the distance. Master, I have time now, refining my divine mirror of 6 paths and 9 firmaments divine sword. Shen Shang said with a smile, refining with Xiaoying's blood. Well, I will let clones refine now. Refining divine mirror of 6 paths requires a little more blood, which will make the creation clan more lethal. Xiao Shonglin said with a smile. Shen Shang didn't run around, but away from Divine Thunder Sacred City. More than a dozen days later, he came to a small city far from Divine Thunder Sacred City, where he could also hear about Divine Thunder Sacred City. What happened in Divine Thunder Sacred City? Shen Shang is the clearest, so there is nothing to ask about. What he needs to know is what Creation God Clan did in Divine Thunder Sacred City and what it is for Divine Thunder Sacred City. Nowadays, in this small city, only the family prince son Lin Shushu is killed, and the whereabouts of Lin Tianshuo's fiancé are unknown. Prior to this, Han Yixian sent a follower to Divine Thunder Villa. Everyone can be sure that the follower killed Lin Tianshuo and ran away with Lin Tianshuo's fiancé Han Xiaoying. During this time, Han Xiaoying's father Han Yixian unexpectedly unified the Creation Ice Saint clan, which made people suspect that Han Yixian was premeditated. Han Yixian is well known for controlling a large blast of Saint Crystal. Therefore, Creation Thunder Saint clan is not afraid to start with Creation Ice Saint clan, otherwise Creation Ice Saint clan will be desperately trying to kill them. Many people are now wondering why Han Xiaoying will be forced to get married by Creation Thunder Saint clan. For this reason, the grandson of Creation Thunder Saint clan has also ruined his life. This is the biggest doubt. Han Yixian walked around the room. He was very depressed now. He asked Shen Shang to rescue Han Xiaoying. Shen Shang had succeeded, and the speed was very fast. This was unexpected. What made him even more unexpected was that Shen Shang actually killed Lin Tianshuo. Han Yixian is very clear that Shen Shang must have killed Lin Tianshuo with the Creation Ice Key. Lord, Creation Thunder Saint clan must know something. Creation God clan went to Divine Thunder Villa, and if Shen Fei really killed Lin Tianshuo with Creation Ice Key, it would definitely leave a breath, said an old man. Chapter 3695, Han Yixian has been frowns and he is worried about it. Han Yixian has been frowns and he is worried about it. Yes, they will know that Shen Fei has a Creation Ice Key in his hands. Han Yixian said, they can also guess that I gave Creation Fei Key to Shen Fei, so they will only follow Shen Fei. They haven't come to me yet, most of them know that I have sent the Creation Ice Key out. I didn't use the Creation Ice Key to deal with them, so they are grateful to me, otherwise I can stir the ancient era. Have a heaven and earth turning upside down. Han Yixian coldly snorted. If I am not the Guquan, I will definitely fight with them. As a senior member of Creation Ice Saint clan, Han Yixian has a strong strength and he is naturally responsible for the preservation of Creation Ice Saint clan. I have already talked with the founding of the Holy Land and the founding of the Holy Family. They agreed to acquire our Flame Dao Creation Saint Crystal. I will give them a suitable price. As a result, they will support us in secret, said Han Yixian. But Creation Thunder Saint clan has Creation God clan over there. And Creation Thunder Saint clan might be able to deal with us in conjunction with other Creation clan. The old man was very worried. Well, you are going to spread the news now, saying that Creation Thunder Saint clan robbed my daughter by brutal means, that is, my daughter is Creation Ice Saint body. Han Yixian said, as long as you spread the news, others Creation clan will have a hard eye for Creation Thunder Saint clan. Creation Thunder Saint clan seeing the creation of Ice Xiaoying by Han Xiaoying, it is very obvious, just to dominate the ancient era. As long as you control the person who owns the Creation Ice Saint body and get a lot of blood refining divine weapon, you can restrain all the Creativity clan, Creation Thunder Saint clan's thoughts, and it will arouse the resentment of other Creation clan. In the next few days, the news was circulating in major cities. Many people didn't know about Creation Origin Saint body, but this rumor also introduced the Creation Origin Saint body in detail. Many people now believe that this is true, otherwise they really don't understand why Creation Thunder Saint clan is going to make a big woman, and with his prominent position of Creation Thunder Saint clan, what kind of woman does not? Shenzhang's small city also circulated this news. When Shen Shang learned it, he immediately guessed that this was Han Yixian's release, in order to tell other Origin Creation clan that Creation Thunder Saint clan was sinister to them. Han Yixian has been holding this news for a long time. He has not released it before. He is also worried that Xiaoying will be robbed by multiple Creation clans, or Creation Thunder Saint clan. In order not to be against other Origin Creation clan, Han Xiaoying killed, said Shen Shang. If other Origin Creation clan knows that Xiaoying is in the hands of Creation Thunder Saint clan, those Origin Creation clan can't get it, and it will force Creation Thunder Saint clan to kill Xiaoying. This is why Han Yixian has never dared to disclose this news. Xiao Shonglin said, but now Xiaoying has escaped, so he has no such concerns. Shen Shang in the small city, she has been trying to find out about Creation God clan, but there has been no progress. In the middle of the night, he was resting, but suddenly felt that the Creation Ice Key was violently vibrating, and it was still releasing the breath. Creation Ice Key was sealed with multiple space-time, but the breath was constantly stolen. Master, what's going on? Shen Shang panicked. Hurry and run away from the city. Xiao Shanglan said. Creation Ice Key will have such a movement, it must be the ghost of Creation Clan. Shen Shang soon ran out of the city and rode fast on the divine mirror of 6 paths. Xiao Shanglan is also dealing with the Creation Ice Key at this time, but in any case, the atmosphere inside the Creation Ice Key can be released continuously. Xiaoying said that there are many ways to create God Clan, maybe this is the ghost of Creation God Clan. Shen Shang whispered. This group of bastards, what methods do they use to make Creation Origin Key have this kind of movement? I don't know if other Creation Origin Keys will do the same. He looked at other Creation Origin Keys, and the Creation Origin Key was very quietly sealed. What should I do now? Can I just keep running like this? Shen Shang is very big at this time. If he stops, he will definitely be caught up. In the next few days, Creation Ice Key is constantly scenting. Although this atmosphere is weak, it does have a unique atmosphere of Creation Origin Key. People of Creation God Clan can definitely track it through this. Shen Shang just took the divine mirror of 6 paths and flew at the fastest speed. He didn't dare to stop. After more than 10 days, Creation Ice Key finally calmed down, no previous movement. Shen Shang is a lot of peace of mind, he also slowed down. He has been running around all these days, and he does not know if he is chasing him. After slowing down, after 2 days, he suddenly felt a weak breath. After all, someone is chasing him, only one breath. Come on. Shen Shang immediately speeded up, but suddenly heard someone give him a sound transmission. Is Shen Shang? I am Ji Yu Tong. Hearing this voice, Shen Shang immediately stopped. He also looked for Ji Yu Tong, but now Ji Yu Tong is looking for it. Ji Yu Tong is flying in the void, and the speed is not slow. Seeing his breath, he knows that he is the peak of legendary world-defying realm, and the breakthrough is very fast. Senior Ji Yu, how did you find me? Shen Shang saw the youngster in front of him, and it was a surprise. Ji Yu Tong was still the same as a youngster. As the Creation Ice Key in your hands. Ji Yu Tong voice dignified. I found it based on this. Shen Shang nodded quickly. After the news of Divine Thunder Villa came out, I learned that a follower named Shen Fei, I guess it was you. Ji Yu Tong emotionally said. This is really like your style of work. Senior Ji Yu, I have too many things to tell you, said Shen Shang. Me too. Creation Ice Key is in your hands, is there any change in this time? Ji Yu Tong asked quickly. Yes, Shen Shang was having a headache, these 2 days have come. If you kill Creation Clan with Creation Ice Key will be in a state of waking up. With the blood of Creation Ice Saint Clan, the Creation Ice Key will be mad, and the Creation Ice Key will be released. Breath out, so it's easy to track, Ji Yu Tong said. Is this Creation God Clan's talent? Shen Shang guessed that someone was going to make a ghost. Yes, they must be arresting the people of Creation Ice Saint Clan. That person is dead, they have to catch another one, and they need to be legendary world-defying realm. This is not easy to catch, so it needs to be separated by a period of time, Ji Yu Tong said. I will take you to a place where I will seal up the Creation Ice Key. Ji Yu Tong must have experienced a lot of things, otherwise he won't know so much. Well, hurry, Shen Shang was scared these days. Chapter 3696. Ji Yu Tong also worried that there would be a strong enemy to find Shen Shang, who hastily took Shen Shang to the place to seal the Creation Ice Key. Senior Ji Yu, Creation Ice Key is the Tao Creation God Lord to Han Yixian. Why didn't he give it to you? Shen Shang asked. Tao Creation God Lord thought that giving Creation Ice Key to Han Yixian would make Han Yixian do something and unify Creation Ice Saint Clan, but I didn't expect Han Yixian's daughter to be taken away, which led to Han Yixian's forbearance. Ji Yu Tong said. Tao Creation God Lord knows that Han Yixian's daughter is Creation Ice Saint Body, maybe he will have another plan before. Ji Yu Tong uses a flying disc to fly with Shen Shang in the sky, although the speed is not fast, but the flying disc from time to time shuttles space-time, so that it will not leave the breath. What about Tao Creation God Lord? Where is he? He is so powerful, using 2 Creation Origin Keys, it must be very powerful. Shen Shang said. Why did he send the Creation Origin Key? Give it to Senior Luo, also killed Senior Luo. Shen Shang has a lot of complaints about this. Shen Shang, this is very complicated. You may not know, Tao Creation God Lord is dead. He secretly sent 2 Creation Origin Keys before he died. In Ancient Era, there is no Creation Origin Key is invincible. Ji Yutong sighed, and when he mentioned the death of Luo Juyong, his mood was very heavy. Luo Juyong, but he died and lived for so many years, saying that he is not there. Tao Creation God Lord is also dead. Shen Shang is silent, and he doesn't know what Tao Creation God Lord is doing, so that the two keys are unexpectedly paid so badly. Why didn't he give the Creation God key directly? Shen Shang said. If you hand it to Creation God Clan, isn't there anything left? Shen Shang, Tao Creation God Lord didn't give the Creation Origin key to the Tao Creation God Lord for death. There is a reason. Any Creation Origin key must not fall into Creation God Clan. Ji Yutong sighed. Creation God Clan is the most powerful of Creation Clan, but they are also restrained by Creation Origin Key, which has caused them to be chaotic for years. They are powerful now, but they are strong. There is still restraint on their strength, just because they don't have a Creation Origin Key in their hands, so other Creation Clan can work with them. If they have a Creation Origin Key in their hands, then the other Creation Clan in Ancient Era will be extinct. And then, this seems to have no effect on us, said Shen Shang. Do you think that Ancient Era devour myriad Tao Era is a natural imagination? The Black Hand is Creation God Clan. Ji Yutong said. Creation God Clan controls Ancient Era devour myriad Tao Era, so that the overall energy of Ancient Era it will be even bigger. I thought it was Tao Creation God Lord who gave up myriad Tao Era, we almost died in the inaugural land. Shen Shang frowned. So what is the ultimate purpose of Creation God Clan? The ultimate goal of Creation God Clan is very terrifying. But they can't do it themselves, so they secretly combined Creation Thunder Saint Clan. Ji Yutong said. They will get the Creation Origin Key, then destroy the other Creation Clan, and finally lay out a super large formation that aggregates the energy of Ancient Era into together, then lets them absorb and let them break through to a stronger realm. The energy in Ancient Era, including you and me, we are all energies. They have already arranged that super large formation. Once this super large formation is turned on, everything in Ancient Era will be that large. Formation gives absorption, especially to people who have a lot of energy in our body, and will be unknowingly a little bit by the large formation devour. Shen Shang heard these words and couldn't help but shudder. Have they started now? Of course not. Once they started, other Origin Creation Clan will immediately discover that because Ancient Era was originally created by Creation Clan, they are very sensitive to the energy flow in Ancient Era. Once they detect it, they will definitely stop it immediately. Ji Yutong said. And Creation God Clan is afraid of this, so they want to eliminate other Creation Clan. They can unite all the Creation Clan, said Shen Shang. Don't they unite Creation Thunder Saint Clan? No, because in their eyes, other Creation Clan is also a huge energy. If this energy is missing, they are not worried enough. Creation Thunder Saint Clan and Creation God Clan are many people, and there are fewer Creation Clan. Energy is not enough for them to divide. Ji Yutong shook his head. Now you understand why the Creation Origin Key is so precious. So, Yuan Yuying is not more precious. Shen Shang took a deep breath. Creation Thunder Saint Clan didn't tell Creation God Clan about Yuan Xiaoying's Creation Ice Saint body. Yes, Creation Thunder Saint Clan wants to swallow the energy of the entire Ancient Era. Ji Yutong said with a sneer. Creation God Clan should be very annoyed now, and will be calculated by Creation Thunder Saint Clan. Fortunately, you saved Yuan Yuying. Yes, Yuan Yuying. We have to protect her. She said she was going to a place and then she left. We don't have to worry about her. She is much better than us, Shen Shang said. I don't know much about Creation Ice Saint body. Big Brother only mentioned it occasionally. Ji Yutong recalled. He said that the ancestors of the major Creation Clan were Creation Origin Saint body, and later I don't know why. The extinction, Creation Origin Key was also refining them at the beginning. In order to restrain each other, there will not be a big situation. When I arrived at the Big Brother and their generation, they took the Creation Origin Key to create myriad Tao Era. On the one hand, it was to prevent Creation Clan from taking the Creation Origin Key to kill you, and to go there to create myriad Tao Era can also be wary of each other, Ji Yutong said. Don't Tao Creation God Lord say that all the Creation Origin Keys are coming together? Shen Shang asked, and he now has the Creation God Key. He is also very curious, but it is never possible to have this opportunity. Now, the other 7 Creation Origin Keys are in the inaugural land, and they may have disappeared forever. Ji Yutong said, what happened to the land of the road? How did you escape? This, Shen Shang told Ji Yutong about the creation of the Thunder Territory. He didn't say he got the creation origin key. This Creation Thunder Saint clan is really awesome. Ji Yutong exclaimed. Creation Thunder Saint clan sent a person to the Creation Thunder Territory, but the man was killed by Shen Shang. The man was still very arrogant, and Creation Thunder City was also taken down by Shen Shang, and the legend was blocked. Shen Shang speculates that Creation Thunder Saint clan must be looking for Creation God clan to create Creation Thunder Territory for Creation Origin Key. Senior Ji Yu, where is your Creation God Key seal? Don't you carry it with you? Shen Shang asked, not taking it with him, he always felt unreliable. Chapter 3697, Ji Yutong is now taking Shen Shang to a place to seal the Creation Ice Key. Ji Yutong is now taking Shen Shang to a place to seal the Creation Ice Key. You can take it with you, but I can't. Creation God Key is not so easy to control. I have been taking it for too long, it will be easily affected, and then I will fall into a lost state. What will happen to me? Ji Yutong said. Your Creation Ice Key should be fine, not terrifying like the Creation God Key. Ji Yutong flew with Shen Shang for a few days and went to a desolate place to die. Shen Shang can see from a high altitude, a long black line appears on the distant land, this is a seam. Ji Yutong took Shen Shang into the depths of the seam and there was a cave in the depths. This is what the older brother brought us before. Ji Yutong took Shen Shang into the cave. Shen Shang saw a table in the cave with a small formation plate on the table and a groove in the middle of the formation plate that just fits into a Creation Origin Key. Put up your Creation Ice Key, said Ji Yutong. Good. Shen Shang immediately took out the Creation Ice Key. After he just put it on, the Creation Ice Key trembled and released a breath. Terrible. Ji Yutong changed his face. How come they caught the Creation Ice Saint clan of Legendary Realm so quickly? Isn't this formation plate taken away from that's alright? Said Shen Shang. No, I can't take it. Big brother, he used the secret method, took the strength below the deep, and sealed the Creation Origin Key. It won't work if you leave here. Ji Yutong said. You look here, I go. Blocked above. How long does it take? Asked Shen Shang. It takes 10 hours to get the fastest. Ji Yutong said. I'm afraid they're using super space-time formation. Ji Yutong has already gone to the top. Shen Shang is very anxious in the cave. He wants to try to cover the formation plate with time domain and speed up, but it has not been successful. I really shouldn't use the Creation Ice Key to get rid of that bastard. Shen Shang secretly regrets, but this leaves a clue, otherwise it will not be traced. You will be discovered even if you use other Creation Origin Keys. Xiao Shanglan said. Don't blame yourself, if you don't use Creation Origin Key, you can't quickly kill Lin Tianshuo. Shen Shang can only walk around in the cave anxiously, waiting for the seal to succeed. 9 hours have passed, and Shen Shang feels like it has been through the millennium. Hurry up, Shen Shang is more anxious. Once the seal is successful, he can take Gao Fei with the Creation Ice Key. Just when Shen Shang was very worried, the sound of Hong Long Long came from the sky. No, they are coming. Shen Shang immediately released an illusory body. After the illusory body went up, the scene he saw scared him a big jump. He saw a large number of black-pressed people floating above the sky, at least with 100,000. This is all about Creation Thunder Saint clan and Creation God clan. There are so many unexpectedly and so powerful. Shen Shang understands that even with the Creation Origin Key, it is not necessarily invincible. What he sees through the illusory body is the powerful strength of Creation Thunder Saint clan and Creation God clan. And Ji Yutong has only one person. This is terrible. Shen Shang looked at Ji Yutong's lonely standing on the empty land, and didn't know what to do. At this moment, he was so eager to have a strong strength. Anxiously, Shen Shang released 2 clones, and with 2 scarlet fire divine dragons, ran out waiting for the opportunity. An old man of Creation God clan saw Ji Yutong, surprisedly said, Ji Yutong, it's you again. This is really great, you can't escape. Hey, I don't plan to escape. You can kill me if you have something. Ji Yutong said while loudly laughing, and you can never find Creation God Key. You don't have much use for Creation Ice Key. At most, only Creation Ice Saint clan can be restrained. Although other Creation clan is restrained, the power is not big enough. Creation God Key is the strongest. Completed. Shen Shang saw the light on the formation plate disappear, and he was happy, then hastily removed the Creation Ice Key. Senior Ji Yu has been sealed. Shen Shang told Ji Yutong through the illusory body. Great, you have to escape. Ji Yutong said. Don't worry about me. How about that? Shen Shang will never leave Ji Yutong. Creation Ice Key has no movement. An old man hastily shouted of Creation God Clan, who was suspended in the sky at this time. After learning about it, they immediately surrounded Ji Yutong. Catch Ji Yutong and say it again. An old man shouted. Let's sew underneath. Shen Shang, there is a formation diagram in the cave, you can write down, this will let you find the Creation God Key. Ji Yutong to Shen Zhang's illusory body sound transmission. Shen Shang immediately saw the cave and let Xiao Shanglin come out. I have already recorded it. Xiao Shanglin released 2 clones and wrote down the formation diagram together. Senior Ji you wait, I will save you. Shen Shang has already figured out how to get a clone to lead some people, and then find a chance to take Ji Yutong away. However, just after he had just finished speaking, Ji Yutong's body suddenly brightened and swelled. Senior Ji what are you doing? Shen Shang hastily shouted. Hong Long. Ji Yutong's body suddenly opened and exploded, and those who had just been surrounded were all killed and there were tens of thousands. Senior Ji Shen Shang clenched his teeth and then used the force of penetration to penetrate the mountain wall away from the place. At this time, the top of the mountain collapsed and the seam was covered with gravel. Ji Yutong is dying. Shen Zhang's is very heavy. He thinks that Luo Juyong might have died like this. In order to protect the Creation God Key, it does not fall into the hands of Creation God Clan. Creation God Clan, I'm Shen Shang and you are not finished. Shen Shang hated it. Bang Hong Long. Shen Shang, who penetrated deep below the ground, felt the earth shaking. Someone is attacking this land. Turn this circle into purgatory. Creation God Clan's old man whispers. Hong Long Long. At high altitude, tens of thousands of people are separated, and this piece of death is madly attacked, because they know that there are still people who are under the seams, so they are so crazy attack, in order to prevent life from hiding here. Shen Shang is in the deep underground, he is flying fast, but fortunately his penetration ability is very strong, will not be affected by the ground collapse. Shen Shang ran wildly for a few days under the deep ground, and finally stayed away from the shock. Is it safe? Shen Shang still didn't come to the ground, but continued to walk under the deep ground, and he had to stay away from the dead. More than a month passed, Shen Shang came to the ground, this is a mountain scene, very quiet, which made him feel relieved. Although it has been more than a month, he recalls that Ji Yutong blew himself in front of his eyes, and his heart was uncomfortable. It is now certain that Luo Juyong and Ji Yutong are killing them like this. Xiao Shanglin said, I will try to solve the scene of the Creation God Key according to that array. Chapter 3698. Shen Shang sighed, even Tao Creation God Lord died because of Creation God Key. He didn't know what the Creation God Key had terrifying. He didn't know why, and he was suddenly fearful of the Creation God Key. He rested for a period of time and began to look for the city. After searching for a few days, he came to a small town, and then inquired about the nearby big city from the small town. Finally he came to a city that was not built by Creation Clan, but the city was strong. This city should be the most powerful city besides Creation Clan. When Shen Shang entered the city, it found that it was much larger than the Creation Thunder Saint Clan, and the city's barrier was also strong. Ancient Era has been around for many years. Except for Creation Clan, there are also strong people among them. They will also build their own forces to fight against Creation Clan and not be insulted by Creation Clan. Divine Power City, I hope I can stay here for a period of time. Shen Shang has no other places to go now, and he doesn't want to go back to Hundred Flowers Village. He is still worried that the Creation Ice Key will be tracked. Divine Power City is a big city, and the news is also very fast. People here know about Creation Thunder Saint Clan and the specific things of Creation Origin Saint Body. Creation Thunder Saint Clan is so secretly developing his strength and looking at Creation God Clan, which has not been taught by Creation God Clan, which makes Shen Shang feel puzzled. Now I am safe for the time being, regardless of these broken things. Shen Shang now needs the most to improve his strength. He inquired about the various pillars in the City of Divine Power, and did not find any pillars that would allow the legendary world-defying realm late stage to enter the peak. Does this really take time? Shen Shang is not a patient person. If it doesn't, we can look for the husbands directly to create Danfang. He Fengyuan said, we have world-defying pill mark anyway, and you have this genius alchemist. This definitely requires a very high level of Tao creation divine medicine, at least top grade Tao creation divine medicine. Shen Shang said. It takes a lot of time to collect. Be patient, there will always be results, He Fengyuan said. A few days later, Shen Zhang's clone suddenly heard the good news. There is a guy named Medicine God in divine power. He is recruiting alchemists everywhere and doesn't know what to do. The reason for having the title of Medicine God is that this guy has a very magical method of collecting medicines. He can find many high-level herbs and can grow them. Medicine God is very strong in its own right. It is the peak of legendary world-defying realm. He is very good with many alchemists' relationships. He is also the richest person in divine power and the most powerful person. What everyone can't understand now is that Medicine God has never publicly recruited alchemists in this way, not to mention that he has many powerful alchemist friends. If he needs alchemist, those strong great alchemists will also recommend other alchemy grandmasters. The biggest advantage of Medicine God is that he has a lot of high-level herbs, which is very attractive to alchemist, and he is not alchemy. Medicine God recruited alchemist to refine a kind of ketan. Although some people can refine it, the quality is far from his requirements. Shen Shang said, if you can refine it, Medicine God, there will definitely be a reward, saying that you can pick 5 precious divine medicines. This is a rare opportunity, Shen Shang will of course have to give it a try. He immediately went to the shop of Medicine God, which was a big mountain village. When he came to the door and said that he was alchemist, he would immediately take him in. Shen Shang was taken to a dan hall waiting for the evening. Medicine God finally came, a thin, tall man, very spirited, looking at alchemist in the lobby with a smile. Everyone really administers a certain face. I just started recruiting, so I came to so many alchemists. Medicine God said with a smile. It is said that Medicine God is the name of the drug, the name is called Medicine God. Medicine God, you have to refine what Dan, you can hurry. An old man said with a smile. I was originally in a retreat, but I learned that you have a kind of ketan that is difficult to refine. I will run immediately. Coming. Don't worry, my herbs that ketan needs are precious, so I have to first check if you have the strength to refine, so you don't waste herbs. Medicine God said with a smile, then waving his hand and telling people to lift up a few baskets. The things in the basket are like stones that are not gray. This is called divine ash fruit. I won't say about the specific use. All you have to do is know the purpose of this fruit first, and then make this fruit into a dan. Medicine God said with a smile. Everyone has 3, you only have 3 chances. Shen Shang looked at it. There are more than 200 alchemists here, some of which are legendary world-defying realm late stage. For alchemist, this realm is very high. Legendary world-defying realm there are also peaks, and it can be said that there are many excellent alchemists. After Shen Shang got 3 divine ash fruits, I felt strange. It was like a stone in my hand, and it was very strong and cold, and it was very heavy. A fist-sized fruit was heavy. If it wasn't for Medicine God, it was a fruit, everyone thought it was the material of the refiner. So at this time many people are weird in their hearts, and they think that this is the mineral of the refiner. Shen Shang quietly put a fruit in hidden jade villa and let He Fengyuan go. This is herbs, I can be sure. He Fengyuan can be sure immediately after getting the hand. What is the use? Shen Shang asked. If it's really herbs, it's not a problem to refine Dan. Shen Shang has come out of the pill furnace to start refining, and there is no time limit, but refining this high level of herbs takes a lot of time, so many people take the time to form the plate, they will be in the time of the formation plate. It takes many days to refine, so Medicine God doesn't have to wait. This is not the fruit of high level. He Fengyuan saw Shen Shang want to take out the time formation plate, hurriedly said, you don't need too much time, you have to wait for it, I need to know more clearly to tell you. Good. Shen Shang did not start refining immediately like other alchemists. He glanced at Medicine God and found that Medicine God had a smile, but his eyes were disappointing. There is no result yet, and Medicine God is disappointed. Shen Shang felt that Medicine God had already seen that the people here did not see the rank of the fruit, and they all went into the time formation plate to refine. Not to mention the high level of the herbs, you don't need to use the time formation plate. Soon, someone came out of the time formation plate, and the look of his face was lost, and he knew that he had all failed. Chapter 3699. Shen Shang is fortunate to have He Fengyuan reminder, otherwise he will definitely fail if he tries blindly. Medicine God is not an ordinary guy. He has spent so much time on so many alchemists here, and the test he gives will certainly not be so easy. Feng Yuan, how is it now? Shen Shang asked, and some people have failed to come out of the time formation. After these people failed, they just left the spacious place and came to the side. They want to see if anyone can successfully refine it. Now Shen Shang hasn't started yet. There is no time limit anyway. He has no patience and so on. Almost, this fruit looks very strong, but it can't be burned with fire. And after the fruit touches the flame, it will produce a peculiar reaction that will burn itself in an instant. If it can't quickly prevent herbs from burning themselves, then divine ash fruit will soon be burned. Feng Yuan uses her special abilities to figure out the characteristics of divine ash fruit. What about? Asked Shen Shang. The specific use, it seems that the gray is not slippery autumn, but this fruit has a very good effect, that is, the bones are fast growth long, even to enhance the flesh. Feng Yuan said, you go first refining a look. Shen Shang took out the pill furnace and put the divine ash fruit in, then released a weaker flame to burn. What is this brat? Is he not using time for the formation plate? Divine ash fruit doesn't look like a low level of herbs. It takes a lot of time to refine it. Someone said. At this point many people are paying attention to Shen Shang because he is the only one who has not started refining and has not used the time formation plate. In any case, he will eventually fail. I have not failed in the beginning. This kind of herbs is really strange. I can only try it 3 times. It is difficult to successfully refine it before I come out. But not. The first time the flame I released was too fierce, and I suddenly burned herbs. Some alchemists are also whispering about the peculiarities of this divine ash fruit. Medicine God is very interested in Shen Shang, because Shen Shang does not use the time formation plate to refine, indicating that Shen Shang has found this to be a low level of herbs. And before Shen Shang also observed a period of time before starting to refine. After Shen Shang put the fire on the fire to burn divine ash fruit, it quickly sensed that divine ash fruit was burning itself and burning very fast. He quickly tried to rescue him. He seemed to put the flame inside the pill furnace. Put it away, then use divine sense to separate the flame on the divine ash fruit. Not good. Shen Shang was shocked because the flame of divine ash fruit had been burned inside, and when he found it, he had already taken a slower step and divine ash fruit had burned to the ground. Sure enough, as Feng Yuan said. Shen Shang took a deep breath, then opened the pill furnace and continued to put the second one. Everyone saw that he had failed, and he secretly laughed because they all had this experience. It seems that it can only be refined with water. This is a method of heaven refining technique, which can release the flame in the water to refining herbs. Divine ash fruit will ignite spontaneously, and the flame after spontaneous combustion is also very special. It burns very quickly and will burn to the inside quickly. If you don't pay attention to it, the entire divine ash fruit will be abolished. Shen Shang condensed some water and placed it inside the pill furnace. He was not ordinary water. It was condensed by the legend. If it was ordinary water, it could not withstand the strong flame and would be evaporated quickly. At this time, divine ash fruit has been immersed in the water inside the pill furnace. Shen Shang releases the produced fire flame and injects it into the water to start burning divine ash fruit. He uses the peculiar technique of water and fire, and can perform alchemy even in water. Divine ash fruit is not self-ignited after being burned by flames, which means that the situation of spontaneous combustion has been effectively controlled. It's finally past this. Shen Shang sighed and continued to refining divine ash fruit. Divine ash fruit is gray in appearance, but after being refining, it turns into a silvery white crystal. Shen Shang, this divine ash fruit doesn't have to be refined into Dan, it would be better to refined into herbal powder. Feng Yuan suddenly said, this is a topical medicine. Good. Although Shang did not use condensate, Shen Shang did a derivatization method, which made the quality higher. Finally, he used pressure to grind those crystals into powder. This is really not a high level of herbs, Shen Shang is just a refining for a long time. After he opened the pill furnace, he poured out some crystal powder from the inside. After everyone saw it, he was surprised, but he did not agree. This guy still failed, but turned the burned gray herbs into white. He seems to have been going on for a long time. What is he doing? It seems that no one can succeed today. When these people sneered at the silver white crystal powder refined by Shen Shang, they saw Medicine God coming up quickly and excited. Do you know what the effect of this medicine is? Medicine God asked with a look of surprise. For external use to treat trauma. Shen Shang said with a smile. This is called radiance, not only can treat all kinds of serious trauma, even burns and poisons can be information, and refined into powder for external use is the most appropriate. Medicine God nodded quickly, and then patted Shen Zhang's shoulder, said with a smile, little brother, see you should be very young, what is your name? Call me Ah Sen, that's all right. Shen Shang faint said with a smile. Okay, Ah Sen, you come with me. Medicine God hastily left Shen Shang with this scene, when Shen Shang discovered that he was alone in alchemy. The people on the side, all on the spot, they think that there is no possible thing, unexpectedly someone has done it, just a few people who are sneer at Shen Shang, are full of red. Medicine God came to a small hall with Shen Shang, said with a smile, Ah Sen, how do you know the effect of this herbs? I tried a bit, I can feel it out of that energy. Medicine God nodded. This is a powerful Dan God. Medicine God, what do you seem to be plagued by? Do you have a refining Dan? Shen Shang asked. As long as he helped Medicine God refine those Dan, he would get top grade from Medicine God. Tao creation divine medicine, this is what he needs most now. Yes, I need to refine a kind of herbal powder that is similar to radiance for external healing. Medicine God nodded. The specific person who wants to heal, I can't disclose it. This is your private matter. All I need to do is to make what you need. Shen Shang said with a slight smile, when can I start? I can give you herbs now, there are 10 herbs in total. You just have to make a box of herbal powder for me, that's all right. Medicine God handed Shen Shang a storage pouch with 10 herbs, and a small case child. Chapter 3700. The small case is not large and does not require too much herbal powder. Shen Shang estimates that it is enough to consume 2 herbs. I know a few Dan gods, although they can refine them, but the quality can't meet my requirements. The quality of this herbal powder is very high. As long as it is a little worse, there is no effect. Medicine God said. I just watched the refinement of your refinement, the quality is very good, so I think you are likely to succeed. I will try my best. Shen Shang nodded. This kind of pills is called reborn, can make people reborn, internal and external injuries can be treated, can eliminate all kinds of strange poison, and let the body be reborn, even if it is very bad, just touch this kind of rebirth, can be restored to the actual, very strange, is a very perfect healing pills, but the refining is very difficult. Medicine God said, if these 10 copies are not successful, I will continue to provide you with you. If you can successfully refine and give birth to me, as far as compensation is concerned, you can rest assured that I will never be ill-treated. I believe that Medicine God is a human being. Shen Shang said with a smile. Also ask Medicine God to provide a quiet place for Brat Alchemy. Medicine God took Shen Shang to the highest place in the village called the Medicine God Tower, a very comfortable and bright alchemy room at the top of the tower. This place is really comfortable. Shen Shang is very spacious and there is only one person here. Shen Shang took out those herbs, a herb with 3 kinds of fruit, which looks like divine ash fruit, but with different depths of eyes. It seems that this fruit is the same as the previous divine ash fruit, but the rank is higher. Shen Shang said that he would not have to pass Hefeng Yuan. Shen Shang doesn't have to use his own time formation plate here, because the layer on which he is located has a time formation plate built in. After he comes in, the time formation plate starts to work. It seems that Medicine God needs to be saved and he is very important to him, and he is very strong, Hefeng Yuan said. How strong is it? Shen Shang asked. Where is Medicine God? Is there a variety of healing pills in his hands? But he only needs this kind of rebirth, and the quality requirements are very high, Hefeng Yuan said. The people he saved can be seen. It is a very strong guy, and only a very strong person can be seriously injured and undying. Although curiosity is a kind of guy, it is a private matter of others after all. Shen Shang happily said with a smile, I am only refining the rebirth, that's all right now. Shen Shang feels that refining is not too difficult. Before Medicine God said it, several Dan gods he knows can be refined, but the quality is always a little worse. What Shen Shang is best at is refining high-quality pills. This Medicine God is a reliable person and can be strong. Hefeng Yuan said, you try to refine the highest quality for him. I am doing this. Shen Shang put herbs in the pill furnace, and he used the water and fire. Now he is officially refining the high-level pill medicine, so he will also enter the spell or the world-defying pill mark. Refining herbs, this process is very smooth, just like the refining divine ash fruit, as long as the water is suppressed by the self-ignition of the fruit, that's all right, The only difference is that it takes a lot of time to refining. Shenshang took 3 years. At this point, the herbs after refining were condensed into a large crystal cluster. He started using a derivative collision and performed it 3 times. This is almost his limit, and he released the clone to use pressure spell. Now I am going into the world-defying pill mark. The world-defying pill mark that Shenshang refines is the pill mark of the environment. If the rank of the herbs is very high, then the Tao Creation Saint crystal consumed by the pill mark awakening is also a lot. This is at least 100,000 Tao Creation Saint crystal. Shenshang put 500,000 Tao Creation Saint crystal in the pill furnace at a time, which was given to him by Han Yixian. It takes a long time. I am going out for a walk. Shenshang walked out of this alchemy room and went outside. After the alchemy room, there was a hall outside, and Medicine God was sitting here. "Ah Sen, have you refining?" Medic God hastily asked. He unexpectedly waited for Shenshang here. "This, I haven't got it yet, and it's almost the same. I'm out to breathe," Shenshang said. "After refining, I ran out," Medicine God said with a smile. "Ah Sen, your alchemy technique is really seen. Pill mark awakening stage, it takes time, Medicine God you should know." Shenshang happily said with a smile. "After the awakening pill mark, I will go to the powder and you're done." "Your world-defying pill mark can wake up on its own?" Medicine God asked in surprise. "Well, I am absorbing the energy awakening of Tao Creation Saint Crystal," said Shenshang. "Great, you have such a brilliant Dan, it is impossible to be a nameless generation. I have been in ancient era for many years, what kind of Dan God I don't know. But they don't seem to have your Danish," Medicine God exclaimed. "I am relatively low-key and don't want to be too famous," Shenshang said with a smile. Medicine God now understands Shenshang's, so I am not asking. "Since Ah Sen, you are so confident, then I am relieved. I will deal with the little things first. You will not let me down," Medicine God said. "It is good." Medicine God hastily left. It seems that he really has a lot to deal with. Shenshang sat outside, drank tea, and returned to the alchemy room. "It's already better. It's faster than I thought." Shenshang looked at the Tao Creation Saint crystal that was consumed, and was shocked. He actually used 200,000 more than he had previously predicted. After the crystal cluster awakened world-defying pill mark, the overall quality became very high, but Shenshang didn't think it was enough. Then he released 2 clones to smelt. He had to press smaller and the quality would be higher. After almost the same time, he grinded the crystal into a powder, just enough to install a box, which took several months, but he was in the time formation, but it didn't take long. The refining was successful, and Shenshang immediately left the alchemy room to find Medicine God. Medicine God learned that Shenshang came to him. He hastily put things down on his hands and met Shenshang in a small hall. "Medicine God, look at the quality, if not, I can only continue to work hard," Shenshang said. Medicine God took the box and saw that the powder inside was golden, and there was a strong breath coming over, so I couldn't help but a deep breath. "This quality is far beyond his standard." "Enough, enough." Medicine God was very shocked and excited. "Ah Sen, you are amazing." Shenshang is only lightly smiled. "Go, I will take you to my secret pharmacy and let you pick 5 top-grade Tao Creation Divine Medicine." Medicine God was very happy and immediately took Shenshang to the pharmacy.